Good morning everybody and welcome to the 2021 Secondary Swimming State Championships. I'm commentating on the live stream today. My name is Deb Kinder and I am ably assisted by Andrew Marks. We'll now go to Raf, who will be doing an interview.
Welcome to the State Swimming Championships. I'm here with Rayoni Nelson, who's the CEO of School Sport Victoria. Rayoni, how exciting is it to be back running events again?
Oh, it's amazing, Raf. We have been waiting for this for so long and it's so exciting to be here at MSAC today. Awesome atmosphere already and really looking forward to all the racing here today. It's going to be great for the students to be back out in the pool.
I'm really excited by today. I actually got up at 3 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep because I was so buzzing. This like Christmas is all at once. But tough year for School Sport Victoria, tough year for state sporting associations last year, national sporting associations, tough gig for CEOs as well. What is your takeaway from last year in particular?
Yeah, well, I think last year was tough for everyone and I suppose this year we're really excited to be back, number one. We did a lot of planning last year to really prepare for when we could get back. But we also took the opportunity last year for School Sport Victoria to look at new ways that we can provide opportunities for Victorian students. So it was a really exciting opportunity for us to step back and see what really we can provide for students. And we tried a whole lot of new things that we're really looking forward to continue as part of the School Sport Victoria program moving forward. So a great credit to the team and a great credit to all the schools and teachers and the students for hanging in there, because I think this year we're going to be back and it's great to be back for everyone.
It is so exciting. Now, we've also had a strategic directions document that we've launched, which is great. We've got a 10-year plan on that. That's really exciting. What are some key takeaways from that in particular?
Yeah, it's a really exciting time for School Sport Victoria. The 10-year strategy really sets a clear direction for us moving forward and really outlines our role into the future to ensure that we're enabling students to play sport, we're championing the value of school sport and we're connecting school and community sport. So for us, some of the new opportunities are how we can provide more non-competitive social participation opportunities moving forward, how we can enhance the experience for students. We want to make that a really positive school sport experience, and there's a number number of other initiatives that we're really excited to commence this year as well. So it's exciting all round for us.
It certainly is. Now, some things about Raina you may not know is that actually she's an Olympian. So you've competed in the sport of badminton as an Olympian. Tell us a little bit about that before we go live.
Oh, look, it's an amazing opportunity. I'm really privileged to be having had the opportunity to represent Australia at the Olympic Games. Obviously not in swimming, which is what we're here for today, so I won't be showing any skills in this sport. But I guess it's an opportunity that I started that sport at school. And I suppose, for me, I'm a product of the opportunity that school sport provides, and I went all the way to the Olympics. So if we at School Sport Victoria can produce those opportunities for talented students, absolutely. But also for many students, it's their first opportunity to experience some sports. So we recognise that what an important role that we have in students' sporting journey, wherever they take that.
Very true, very true. Now we're going to have Matt Temple on board. We're also going to have Cole Pearce as well here presenting. We got the very lovely Rainey Nelson who's going to be presenting medals as well. And we've got Ian Landy who's going to be handing out medals later on today. So we're going to go back to the commentators right now, ready to start a big day.
Excellent.
Okay, so we're getting close to starting time now. Our first event is the women's 16 to 20 200 metre freestyle. The sun was poking through a moment ago, but now it's gone away again. Let's hope it comes back out. So it's so good to be here today and be able to have this event. We couldn't have it last year due to COVID. I was.
So what a day, Deb. What's your standout today? What's going to be something that you're kind of looking forward to? I mean, to be honest, I'm just looking forward to students competing again, but what's your standout?
Oh, absolutely correct, Raf. It's great to see all these kids out on pool deck. They missed out last year and they've missed out on so much, so it's really good to see them all. Oh, I couldn't tell you about a standout, to be honest. There's so many good swimmers here today.
Well, look, you're being a bit modest. I think Tara Kinder, who's your daughter, who's going to be competing, and it's her last year competing in the School Sport Victoria Championships. It certainly won't be the last that she's competing in general. But how many years has she been competing all up in terms of school sport?
Well, she's done it every year that she can, so since she was 9.
Wow. Made the state final. That's pretty consistent. Now, it's pretty exciting to see the pool deck. We've got Cole Pearce, who's going to be joining us today. We've got Matt Temple, who's going to be joining us today as well, Australian Swimming Dolphin team member. So pretty exciting times.
Yeah, so they're both just back from Nationals on the Gold Coast.
We are certainly pretty excited by what is about to undertake. Now, if you're listening to us on Facebook, we may be kicked off due to copyright music, but we are live on Vimeo, on Twitter, on Facebook, and on YouTube. So there's 4 channels for you to choose from. We'll be monitoring those comments, but we'd love to hear from where you're actually watching from. So if you're watching from school or watching from home or watching from work, love to see that in the comments.
We need you to keep a really close eye on the scoreboard for the events that we are marshalling. Marshalling today takes place upstairs at the back of the grandstand.
So Andrew Marks is here with me now. Hi Andrew, how are you this morning?
I'm good, thank you. Running around in circles as usual before any normal swim meet, sorting out swimmers, but now it's all settled down and ready to go.
That's good. So I just said we're starting off with our women's 200 freestyle, 16 to 20 years.
And the swimmers that we'll have in our first event will be Ella from Catherine Macaulay College, Natasha in lane 2 from Melbourne Girls College, Zoe from Surf Coast South Secondary College, Kimmy from Elwood College in lane 4, Shana from Baldwin High School in lane 5, Madison from Foster Secondary College in 6, Samara from Wodonga in lane 7, and Zoe from Good Shepherd College in lane 8. They will be appearing soon.
They
They're in
will.
the hands of the marshals at the moment.
Yes, just a couple of minutes and I'm sure we'll see them marching out onto pool deck. I just said the sun was trying to poke through earlier. So let's hope it comes out again. Gives a bit of warmth.
This is the first official school swimming meet for School Sport Victoria for this year. Obviously not running last year, so all the swimmers who made it to this level last year had the disappointment of not being able to participate. So for many of them, this is their first chance to compete at this level, so that should be a huge experience for many of them.
Yep. Yes, you got a feel for the kids whose last year would have been last year,
yes,
so
as
they
year
missed
12s.
out altogether, yes. So our weather's certainly a bit chilly. Just coming back from the Gold Coast last week, I'm certainly feeling it.
And you're in the Gold Coast for what reason?
For Nationals?
Nationals,
yes.
thank you. We have a lot of swimmers who's swimming today who will have been up there and competing up there.
Correct.
So we wish them all luck.
Yep. And Raf was just saying we've got two of our Team Vic alumni on pool deck. We've got Cole Pearce,
Oh, yes.
who's our multi-class swimmer, and Matthew Temple, who's an Australian Dolphin.
And they're helping with presentations today.
I believe so, yep. Our swimmers are just coming out now around the back.
The first event on our program is the women's 16 to 20 years 200 metre freestyle.
They'll come into view on the screen, and there they are now.
There they are. So the record holder for this event is Kayla Costa with a time of 2:04:05. So that's a pretty slick time.
So we've got the first two events there. We've got the boys and the girls marching around now.
Yep, 200 free. So we've got Kimmy in lane 4 and Shana, who was a finalist in her age group for this event at Age Champs last month, and she actually came 9th.
So she's certainly one to be looking for today in the race.
Yep.
And Kimmy is not far behind.
No, I'm sure Kimmy's done very well also. Kimmy's more a butterflyer, but she's pretty good at all the strokes, but predominantly butterfly. So I'm sure we'll see her later on in the fly.
Girls move forward and adjust their blocks for their starting position.
Put it behind you.
You're right, is that enough?
All right, I'll be in the starter's hands in one moment.
So maybe stop that music. Just stop the music for the starts. That's it, mate.
Okay, ready to go.
In the hands of the starter now.
And they're off.
We're in our first event for the School Sport Victoria State Finals.
So 4 laps of the pool for the 200 free.
Looks like Kimmy's taken the early lead in lane
Yep.
4.
She's going to turn
Turn
first.
first in a
Yep.
time of 30 seconds. So it's a very good first lap.
Yep. And Natasha not far behind.
First, second and third will come across for presentations and will be required to wear a polo shirt or garment over the top of their swimming uniform.
So they're spread out a bit now, but you will have swimmers that will come home hard.
The all-important third lap is the one to watch for, who will come through.
Yes.
And we'll keep an eye on their turns to see who's strong off the wall.
Yep, so Kimmy's kept her lead here, but again, Natasha just behind her.
Tasha had a very good turn there, didn't breathe out of the turn, so good for her.
Yep. So these girls will all be in quite heavy training at the moment. Not much rest. I know they've all been at nationals as well. Kimmy actually competed for her home country at nationals for Korea.
Excellent. So 2 or 3 girls who will be going to Open Nationals, you believe?
Oh, they've been at Open Nationals, yeah.
To just come back from that one?
Yep. Kimmy was still young enough to be in the age nationals because the
As well
girls
as-
can swim up to 16, and then
Yes.
once they turn 17 they move into open.
Oh, lane 2.
Yes.
Natasha's come through here.
It's going to be
It's
a
gonna be a very
race to the
tight
finish.
Who's got the stronger legs? Oh, Kimmy's coming through, I think, again.
Yeah, I think she's fought back here, and she's going to take this out
So
in a
we've got-
time of 2:15:29.
So not too shabby.
No.
Good start. And second was Natasha Lowe.
Yep.
And third, Zoe
Shana
Shana
in lane 5.
from Borwin.
Yep. The boys are up next.
Now all the starts today will be over the top, so the swimmers will remain in the water from the previous race, and the second race will go over the top at the start. In the hands of the starter. Nope, stepping down again.
So we can just go through who some of the swimmers will be in this event.
Yeah, we'll do that. In lane 1, we've got Luke from Ballarat High School. Lane 2 is Luke from Wonthaggi Secondary College. We'll wait for the start. And they're away. In lane 3, we have Oscar from McKinnon Secondary College. Lane 4, we have Joel from Templestowe. Lane 5, we have Taylor from Strathmore Secondary College. In lane 6, we have Lachlan from Wodonga. In lane 7, we have Matei from Northcote. And in lane 8, we have Harrison from St Augustine's in Kyabram, all the way from Kyabram.
Yes. So Joel in lane 4, he was a finalist in his age group for this event at Vic Age Champs. Just missed out on a podium, coming 4th.
So he might be out to prove himself today.
Could be.
Again, the record holder in this one is Silas Harris from Viewbank Secondary College, set in 2019 with a time of 1:54.78.
Silas is also an open national swimmer. He just came back from the Gold Coast.
Right.
He's finished school now, so we won't see him at this event racing anymore.
Lane 8's got a bit of an early lead here. Harrison from Kyabram.
So a bit chilly out there this morning. So hopefully they've all kept warm while they've been waiting.
So 8, 6 and 4 are the ones to watch at the moment. Yep, so Harrison has turned first.
I think Joel's just taken the lead now.
Coming on with a strong finish.
Looks like it's going to be between Joel and Lachlan.
Very tight position for second and third here. We've got another one coming up on the other side there.
Yep.
Oscar's coming through well.
Yep. So lane 4 in a time of 2:04.08.
Good time.
Yep.
So Oscar was...
So Joel first, Harry second, and Lachlan third.
Well done, boys. Okay, we move on to the women's 12:15 200-metre freestyle. In the hands of the starter, and I'll call the names when we get going. Okay, in lane 1 we have Taylor from Mount Clear College. In lane 2, Olivia from Lavala. In lane 3 we have Judy from Koonong Secondary College. Lane 4, Ivy from McRobinson's High School. Lane 5, Layla from Melton. Acacia from Northcote in lane 6. Kira in lane 7 from Marist, Bendigo. And Isabel from Sacred Heart, Yarrawonga in lane 8.
So Ivy here in lane 4, she's a great all-rounder. She swims almost every event in her age group at States and Nationals. She always has a really huge program.
That is a big, big call because most swimmers at that level tend to be focusing on 1 or 2 strokes only, but if you can do all 4 strokes, that's an amazing effort.
Yeah, so she swims everything right up to a 1500, Ivy.
Oh. Be hard to train her because she could be doing distance and short, so
yes.
Yeah, difficult to do.
And in the younger age, it's good for them to be able to do all the strokes and all the distances. And
as coaches, we'd like to see that have as many across the board as they can.
Yeah.
So lane 4, Ivy has got quite a good lead at the moment.
Yep. We don't want them to specialise too early because your stroke and distance can change dramatically throughout your swimming career.
It's actually Layla that's out in front there, sorry. Layla in lane 5.
Is it? It is too, yeah. So she's got quite a good lead here.
Yep, she's holding a length well. Very strong swim from Layla. Second and third is tight there between Olivia and Judy and Ivy, I think.
Yep.
Be tight over there for second.
Yes, I don't think they'll catch her now.
No, but...
Yes, it's more about who's going to
come second and third here.
Silver and bronze here, yes.
But an excellent swim from Layla in a time of 2:14.29. So in first place we had Layla.
Yep, and second place was Ivy, and third place Judy.
Well done, girls. Lane 4, we have the 12:15 200-metre freestyle. In lane 1, we'll have Jackson from St Mary's of the Angels. Finn in lane 2 from Emmanuel College. Mayan from Kew in lane 3. Connor from Eltham High School in lane 4. Daniel in lane 5 from Albert Park. We'll wait for the start. Oh, the boys are unsteady on the blocks. They'll be asked to step down. We have Ahmed in lane 6 from Strathmore. Cooper is a scratching in lane 7, and Logan in lane 8 from Catholic College, Wodonga. Good luck, boys. And they're off.
So Connor in lane 4, he was a gold medalist in this event for his age group at Vic Age, and he's also a Victorian School Sports Award winner.
Congratulations to Connor then.
Presentation for event number 2, the men's 16 to 20
Daniel is a past swimmer from our school sport Victoria Team Vic teams, one of our swimmers from the past, as was Cooper, who is not swimming in lane 7. We'll talk about Cooper a bit later.
Second place from St. Augustine, Australia, Harrison S. And our state champion.
So it looks like lane 3's in the lead at the moment, which is Mayan.
Having us,
So Mayan and Connor are
Connor
just
are going to fight it out here.
for the 100-metre turn. Connor's taken the lead
Connor's
now.
back in the lead.
Oh,
But
Mayan
excellent
had
work.
an excellent turn there.
Yeah,
Great
excellent
underwater.
turn, yes.
Yes, you've got to have good underwater work after those turns.
And that's where we'll pick the difference in many of these swimmers.
So I think these two are going to battle it out.
We'll watch this turn with keen interest and see
Yes.
how he goes under the water again.
So you'll often find one will turn behind and then come up in front if they're good enough under the water. So
Oh,
they've
turn
turned
together.
together, and there's Mayan's a little bit better under the
Yeah,
water.
about half a body length, I think, on that one.
So I think they'll just muscle it out now.
Yep.
They'll be eyeballing each other down, although Connor's breathing the other way, but there he goes. He's looking at him now, so they know where each other is.
I think Mayan's trying to hold on here. Oh, no, Connor's...
Oh,
We won't pick this one. We'll see what happens at the end. All right, looks like Connor's got the strength, speed at the finish.
I think so.
Bringing in the feet.
Yep.
Well done.
Yeah, Connor's come in a time of 2:02.84. So he's actually broken the record there.
Yeah, unofficially.
Unofficially, because the record was a 2:02.98.
Set back in 2012, so that's a long-standing record. He's done a good job to break that one.
Yep.
That's an unofficial record at this stage. Okay, event 5 will be up next, which is the girls. She's swimming. Yep. And in lane 0 we have Tara Kinder. Oh, her mother's sitting beside me, so it's okay. From Montmorency. We'll talk about her in a moment. In lane 1 we have Michaela from Warrnambool. Lane 2 we have Ivy from McRobinson's High School. Farida in lane 3 from East Doncaster. Stella in lane 4 from Susan Corey High School. Sophie in lane 5 from Currumborough Secondary College. Charlie from Melbourne Girls High School in lane 6. Isabella in lane 7 from Victory Lutheran College. In the hands of the starters, and I'll call lane 8 and 9 in a moment. And they're off. In lane 8 we have Vida from Bendigo South, and in lane 9 we have Darcy from St Helena Secondary College. You'll notice in this race there are 10 swimmers. We have 8 regions across Victoria, so each region would send 1 swimmer. Occasionally you'll notice there's more than the 8 swimmers due to the fact that we have some invitational swimmers occasionally. It may be an error on the day at the swim meet, or for special circumstances the swimmer may not have been available on the day, so they can apply for a invitation swim, and if there is a spare lane they may get their swim. So that's what's happened here.
Yep, so Tara in lane 0, she's the current SSV record holder in this event, so she'd be looking to break her own record. And Ivy again, so she's backed up after the 200 free very quickly. And Stella was a silver medalist for her age group in this event at Vic Age Champs. And Charlie, who competed at the Australian Age Champs and made the finals in the 15-year 100 breaststroke and placed 5th.
The record we're looking at is 1:12.27.
Oh, and Tara's just come in a 1:10.61.
Excellent. So that is another unofficial record.
Yes.
Excellent. Would she be pleased with that time?
I think she will be. It's not too far outside her PB. She's in extremely heavy training at the moment in preparation for Olympic trials. So Tara first, Charlie second, and Stella third. 1:10, 1:14 and 1:15. So all very good times.
Okay, we now have the boys 100-metre breaststroke, 100-metre breaststroke. In lane 1 we've got Nathan from Gilson. Lane 2 will be Guy from Diamond Valley College. Lane 3 will be Deacon from St Bridget's College, Horsham. Joshua is in lane 4 from Albert Park College. Charlie is in lane 5 from East Doncaster. Charlie W is from Girton College in lane 6. Brandon from Rushworth in lane 7. And in lane 8, we've got Owen from Currumborough Secondary College.
So, we're just starting now. Okay, so Charlie in lane 5 competed at the AusAge Champs. He just missed a finals place in the 14 years 100 breaststroke, finishing in 11th place. And then Joshua in lane 4, he also competed at the Australian Age Champs, and he did make finals in the 100 and the 200 breast and finished 6th and 10th respectively.
So that's excellent effort.
Yes.
And they're moving down now. Looks like lane 4 will touch first on the turn. So, yep.
So that's
That's
Joshua.
Josh.
Followed closely by Charlie in lane 5.
The record we're looking at in this one is 1:03.98.
Ooh, set by Daniel Cave. Very handy breaststroker.
Yes. Josh has got a reasonable lead at the moment, holding his length of stroke.
Yep, Charlie's.
Oh, fighting back now. It'll
Come
come
down to the touch. Yep.
Who's got a full stroke?
Oh, Josh has held on. 1:10.46. Good time.
And second
Was Charlie,
with a time of 1:10.
Charlie M, and third was Brandon. So 1:10s and a 1:12.
Very little in the between first and second.
So now we're moving down to the other end of the pool for the 50-metre races.
So we have the girls 12-13, 50-metre breaststroke. In lane 1 we have Amelia from St Joseph's in Echuca. Lane 2 we have Sarah from Frankston. In lane 3 we have Stella from Notre Dame College in lane 3. Sahara,
Yep.
Matthew Flinders in lane 4. Rani Matheson, from Leongatha in lane 5. Celine in lane 6 from Vermont. Isabel from St Helena Secondary College in lane 7. And Billy from Marion College, Ararat in lane 8.
And the record for this event is held by Tara at 36.65.
And they're off.
Medal presentation. Present 5. The women's 12-20.
I've got the very lovely Connor Hayes here with me, mate. Connor, what brings you to MSAC today?
Oh, just doing school swimming, the state school swimming. So
Yeah, that's right. Now, what grade are you in?
grade 9.
Grade 9. Now, brilliant stuff, mate. You've just got a record. Tell us about your record.
Yeah, I got 22.83, I think it was. So
Brilliant stuff. Is that a PB for you?
I don't think so, no.
Well, that's fantastic swimming, and you also got a Victorian School Sport Award earlier this year. So fantastic stuff, mate. Go well.
Yeah.
That's it. We're back to the commentators now for the next race.
So we've just completed that race, the women's 12-13 50 breast. So our winner was Rani in a time of 37.36.
Okay, we have now got event 14, the boys 12-13 50-metre breaststroke. In lane 1 we have Josh from Leongatha. Lane 2 will be Daniel from University High School. Lane 3 is Anders from Manangatang. Lane 4 will be George from Mount Waverley. Lane 5 is Oliver from St Mary's College, Seymour. Lane 6 is Nikolai from Brighton Secondary College. Enrico is lane 7 from Maribyrnong. And in lane 8 we have Riley James from Ballarat High School. And the boys are off.
Okay, and our record for this event is a 33.96, set back in 2012 by Renato Mutzuris from Good News Lutheran College.
Tight race for first.
Yes. Looks like lane 5 is in front
Right
at the
front
moment, so that's
yes.
Oliver.
So Oliver from Seymour. highway.
He's going quite well here. I don't think he's in any danger of... There we go. 36.40.
Excellent.
Second was George, and in third place was Anders.
Okay, event 15 will be the girls 14 50 metre breaststroke. We have Marley from East Loddon in lane 1, Caitlin from Creekside in lane 2, Tani from Dramana in lane 3, Farida from East Doncaster in lane 4, Talia from Hume Anglican Grammar School in lane 5, Isabella from Victory Lutheran College in lane 6, Matilda in lane 7 from Mercy Regional College Camperdown, and in lane 8, Emily from Lavala College.
And they're off. So in lane 4 for Rita, she had her first age nationals this year on the Gold Coast last month. So that's a big thing to make your first national event. Yep.
The record we're looking at in this one is 34.94, Erin Roberts from Lavala College.
So we have Emily from Lavala College in lane 8. So
She'll be trying to beat her
she will.
fellow swimmer's time, I think.
I think it's all for Rita at the moment. She's going to come down to win quite comfortably in a 36.75. Second, Talia, and third, Tani.
Well done, girls. Event 16 is the boys 14 50 metre breaststroke. In lane 1 we should have Kai from Nagle College, Bairnsdale. In lane 2, I think we have a non-swimmer. No, we have 2. We have got Sam Wells. Sam Wells replacing...
Oh, no.
Hang on.
I think we've moved lane 1 into lane 2 by the looks of it, according to the board. So we've got
Right.
Kai in lane 2.
And in lane 3 we have Tom Sutherland from Essendon Keilor. In lane 4 we have Daniel from McKinnon Secondary College. Sing Yu from Catholic College Wodonga in lane 5. William from University High School in lane 6. Dylan from Brentwood Secondary College in lane 7. And Tom from Holy Trinity Lutheran College in lane 8.
So William in lane 6, he was a finalist at the All Juniors in this event. But Tom's looking very strong out there. In lane 3.
Lane 3.
Yep, he's going to take it out in a time of 34.90.
Ooh, very close to the record.
Very. And Singyu was second and Daniel third.
Well done, boys. Event 17 is the girls 15 50 metre breaststroke. In lane 1 we have Eliza from St Mary's MacKillop College, Swan Hill. Lane 2 will be Stella from Monterey. Sienna from lane 3 from Leongatha. Ivy again from MacRobinson High School in lane 4. She got a lot of students today.
She's very busy.
Riley in lane 5 from Canterbury Girls College. Francine in lane 6 from Springside West. Taylor from Gilson in lane 7. And Lily from Marion College, Myrtleford.
So Ivy's pet event is the breaststroke. So
She'll be going for this one and she's
She
doing very
will.
well.
strong. She's going to come in a time of 36.16.
Okay, well done. Second was Sienna and third was Riley.
Yep.
Event 18, about to start. Boys 15 50 metres breaststroke. In lane 1 we have Thomas from Curramborough Secondary College. Lane 2 is Hagan from Cathedral College, Wangaratta. Will from Buckley in lane 3. Logan from East Doncaster in lane 4. Beavis in lane 5 from Melbourne High School. Alex from Viewbank in lane 6. Brandon in lane 7 from St Joe's in Echuca. And Xander in lane 8 from from Mount Clear College, Ballarat.
Okay, so lane 4, Logan, he competed at the Australian Age Champs and he made finals in his 100 breast. That's 14-year-old. And he placed 9th and he's looking very comfortable out here in
Very
front.
strong swim out in front.
So our record for this event is 32 flat. So, he's just not quite made it. He's 32.29.
So very close to the record.
Bevis second and Will third.
Well done, boys. Okay, event 19. Girls
16-year-olds.
16, 50 metres breaststroke. Lane 1, Alyssa from Box Hill High School. Vida in lane 2 from Bendigo. Hannah from Wonthaggi Secondary College in lane 3. Charlie Millard again in lane 4 from Melbourne Girls College. Maddie in lane 5 from Catholic College Wodonga. Jessica from Lyndhurst in lane 6. Ashley from Maribyrnong in lane 7. And Kiana from Mercy Regional College Camperdown in lane 8.
So Charlie in lane 4, she competed in the 100 breast earlier, so she's looks like she's having a busy day as well.
And a strong swim out in front too.
Yep. So our record here is a 34.18. She's going to go close. Oh, she's taken it out.
She's got
34.04.
with an unofficial record there.
Yep.
That's 3 today already.
I know, and we're only up to event 19.
Yes, making up for last year's
We
lost
are.
time.
Absolutely.
Event 20 is about to commence, which is the men's 16 50 metre breaststroke. We have an invitation swimmer from Ryan from Auburn High School in lane 0. Yep. Lane 1 we have Nash from St Joe's in Echuca. Lane 2 is Cameron from Belmont High School. Lane 3 is Will from Nagle College. Lane 4 is Josh again, who swam before in the 100 from Albert Park. We have Guy in lane 5 from Diamond Valley. Brandon in lane 6 from Rushworth Secondary College. Heath from Templestowe in lane 7, and Eben from Timboon, all the way from Timboon in lane 8.
So Josh is out in front here by the looks of it. He won the 100 metre breaststroke earlier, I believe.
Yep.
So, and our record here is a 31.13. Going to quite make that today. So he's gone a 32.10.
Which is a good effort.
Followed by Brandon in a 33.45 and Guy in a 33.71. And our swimmer in lane 3 wasn't with us. Will was
Right.
a no swim.
From Bairnsdale. Okay, event 21
21.
is up now. We have Angel from Frankston in lane 1. Billy from Hazel Glen College in lane 2. Madison from Cathedral College Wangaratta in lane 3. Sophie from Currumbara in lane 4. Stella from Susan Corey High School in lane 5. Michaela from Warrnambool in lane 6. Alicia from Templestowe in lane 7. And Zalia from Bendigo in lane 8.
So Sophie in lane 4, she was a finalist in the 100 breast at Age Champs last month and she came 6th.
It's
So,
a huge effort in that event.
so it looks like lane 5 here, Stella. Now records are 34.74. So she's beaten that. Another record there, 33.57 for Stella.
Well done, Stella.
Followed by Sophie in lane 4 and Madison in lane 3.
Okay, event 22 is coming up, which is the big boys now, the 17-year-old 50 metre breaststroke. In lane 1 we have Hayden from Hoppers Crossing. Lane 2 is Nick from Catholic College Wodonga. Lane 3 is Deacon from St Bridget's College Horsham. Lane 4 is Charlie from Girton College. Mateo in lane 5 from Northcote. Yongfeng from Melbourne High School in lane 6. Riley O from Mount Waverley College in lane 7. And in lane 8 from Druin is young Riley. Riley G, one of my swimmers.
So Mateo in lane 5, he competed in several events at Age Nationals this year. And our record for this event is also held by Daniel Cave in a time of 29.99 seconds.
Which is very, very fast.
Very fast. It looks like Mateo's taken this out in a time of 32.55. Second was Charlie and third Deacon.
Well done, boys. Okay, event 23 is the girls 18 to 20 50 metre breaststroke. We've got another couple of backup swimmers here from the 100. We've got Tara in lane 0 from Montmorency, Emma from McRobinson in lane 1, Rachel from Lavala in lane 2, Taylor in lane 3 will be swimming from Ringwood. Lane 4 is Cara from Princess Hill Secondary College. Lane 5 is Rosie from Catholic College Wodonga. Lane 6 is Varley from Catherine Macaulay College. Puta Anika from Hoppers Crossing in lane 7, and Satchel in lane 8 from Monavale. Have a look at lane 0. One to watch out there.
So Tara holds the record in the 12-13-year-old age group for this event from back in Year 7, 2016.
So, and today she's trying to go for the record, which is
34.56, held by Emily Nicol from Strathmore Secondary College.
and looking.
Oh,
Yep,
she's got it,
she's got another record,
33.39. Fantastic.
Well done, Mum. Okay, event 24. We have the boys, senior boys here. Yep, 18 to 20, 50-metre breaststroke. We have lane 1, we have Josh from Monavale. Lane 2 is George from Hume Anglican Grammar College. Noah from Warrigal in lane 3 is probably a no-show, it looks like. Johan Strickland in lane 4, one of our big swimmers from School Sport Victoria in the past. We have Zachary in lane 5 from Vermont Secondary College. Mackie from lane 6 is swimming for Wodonga. Cooper in lane 7 from St Joseph's College in Mildura, and Truan from Brighton Secondary College in lane 8.
So yes, you said Johan, one of the big boys. Yes, absolutely. He's been in the gym, I think.
Yep.
And he made finals in this event at Nationals last week, and his PB in the heat was a sub 30.
Awesome.
So
And the record is
30.11. So he'll be looking to take that out.
set by Cameron Jordan, who is an excellent breaststroker.
He absolutely is. Don't think he's quite going to make it today, but
very
not
close.
too far away. 36.8. And Zachary was second, and Mackay third.
Excellent. Right, we turn now to the deep end of the pool. We've got
Oh yes,
the
we're
100
back to the
metres
100
now.
metre races here.
We've got the 100 metre butterfly.
Do you want me to read that? All right, so this is event 25. So our record for this event is held by Kayla Costa from East Doncaster in a time of 1:01.96. So we'll just get them away and then I'll let you know who's swimming. Thank you.
I'm here with the very lovely Charlie. Charlie, what school are you from?
Melbourne Girls College.
Brilliant stuff. Now, what brings you to MSAC today?
For state swimming, the big SSV school swimming carnival.
Now, what grade are you in?
Year 10.
Year 10. So how many times have you made state finals?
Ever since primary school, since grade 4 or 5.
Brilliant stuff. Now, you got a record today. Tell us about your record.
So I swam 34 seconds in the 50 breaststroke, so got that record. Really happy about doing that. Yeah.
Fantastic work. That is great work from you. Now, tell me, what do you love about sport in particular? What's the best part about sport?
Well, I love the racing bit and making new friends from different clubs and just always training hard and then seeing it in the pool is really
That's fantastic, fantastic work. Now, we've loved having you here, which is brilliant stuff. We're going to head back to the commentators now. Thank you very much for your time, Charlie.
Thank you, thank you.
So we just finished our record interview. So the girls are coming down towards the finish now in their 100 fly. So it looks like Kimmy's in the lead here. As I said earlier, she's a good butterflyer. And she's going to take it out in a 104.85, followed by Tara in a 106 and Alicia Walters in a 107.
Okay, event 26 will be the boys, 100 metre butterfly. These events are open for between 12 and 20, so it's anyone can compete in these 100 metre events.
Yep, any of the year
form
levels of
strokes, in the
secondary.
form stroke. So there could be a 12-year-old there against an 18-year-old or a 20-year-old. In lane 1, we have Todd from Banbridge College. Lane 2 is young Benny from Warrigal Regional College. Blake in lane 3 from Box Hill. Dylan from lane 4 will be from Viewbank. Louis from Melbourne High School in lane 5. Jet, lane 6 from Maris College Bendigo. Lachlan in lane 7 for Wodonga. And Nathan from Gilson again in lane 8.
So the record for this event is held by our Australian Dolphin, Matthew Temple, in a time of 56.18.
That is an amazing time.
That is, so
If the boys get
they'd
within
have
a
to,
couple of seconds, that would be very
they
impressive.
should be very pleased with themselves. So Blake in lane 3, he placed 6th in the 200 fly final at state champs.
Very impressive effort.
Yep,
200 flies, it's a hard race.
it is. So we'll see how they're going here. It looks like we've got a couple of contenders. So we've got Dylan there in lane 4.
Holding on well.
Yeah, but Blake's coming at him in lane 3. He may just hold on.
A few of the boys will be feeling a few pianos landing on their heads about now. So come down those last 10 metres.
There we go. Dylan's taken a first place in a time of 1:00.35, followed not far behind by Blake in a 1:00.58. And in third place was Lachlan in a 1:02.69.
Excellent effort.
So now we're going back to 50s again. So we're into the 50 butterflies. So the women's 12:13. So in lane 1 we'll have Gemma from Warrnambool College. In lane 2 will be Tori from Springside West. In lane 3, Ali from Tallangatta. In lane 4, Judy from Koonung. In lane 5, Annabelle from Bentley. Lane 6 is Emmy from Viewbank College. Lane 7, Rani from Leongatha. And lane 8, April from Catherine Macaulay College. So Annabelle in lane 5, she did a PB in the butterfly in the semi-finals at All Juniors.
So excellent effort then. Hopefully she'll be trying to beat that again now.
Absolutely. And our record for this event is a 30.47, held by Taylor DeRoss from Lavala.
Another one of the Brian Ford team down
Yep.
at Terrelgan.
Yes.
Produces many good, strong swimmers. And they're away. Tight across the pool here. Lane 5 has got the lead at the moment. Oh no, 4's come back up again.
Yeah, 4 and 5. So that's Judy and Annabelle.
Judy has this one in the bag now.
Yep.
Coming in strong at the finish.
Judy from Koonung first in a 31.33.
Very good time.
Second was Annabelle, and third, Emmy.
Emmy, okay. Moving on to the boys, 12:13 now. 50-metre butterfly. In lane 0, a couple of invitation swimmers here. We've got James in lane 0 from Catholic College Sale. Lane 1 is Oliver from St Mary's Seymour. Lane 2 will be Henry from Catherine Macaulay College. Lane 3 will be Leo from McKinnon Secondary College. Lane 4 is George from Mount Waverley Secondary College. Lane 5, Riley from Montmorency Secondary College. Enrico is in lane 6 from Maribyrnong. Josh from Leongatha in lane 7. And Jude is in lane 8 from Emmanuel College.
So Riley in lane 5, he won a gold medal in the 100 fly at the Vic Age Champs last month in the 12-year-olds.
So he's the one to watch today.
It
Oh,
looks
lane
like,
5. No, we've got
it looks like
George
George.
has pipped him.
Yep, George has beaten him. So 29.63 and 29.66. So very close finish.
What was
And in
that?
third place was Henry.
Excellent effort, boys.
And the record was a 28.89, so not quite there. So up next we have the 14-year-old girls. So 50 fly. So in lane 1 will be Georgia from St Bridget's College in Horsham. Lane 2, Lily May from Marist Bendigo. Lane 3, Sienna from Sandringham. Lane 4, Courtney from East Doncaster. Lane 5, Mila from Wonthaggi. In lane 6, Lillian from Preston High. In lane 7, Caitlin from Creekside. And in lane 8, Isabella from Victory Lutheran. And they're off. So Lillian in lane 6, she competed in her first state age champs last month.
Oh, that's excellent effort by her.
Excellent achievement.
The first one's always a very nerve-wracking event, so
It is.
it's good to get that out of the way.
Yep. And her mum is an ex-swimmer,
Ah,
came
there you
from
go.
Tassie.
lane 4 at the moment has the
Yeah,
lead
so
here.
Courtney.
Time
Okay.
of 30.77.
Just wait for that board to correct itself. Yep, so Courtney was first. Miller was second and Lillian's come third.
Right. And we'll be moving on to the boys 14 50-metre butterfly. In lane 1 we've got Jack from St Bridget's College Horsham. Lane 2 is Angel from Tallangatta in lane 2. Lane 3 is Jasper from Diamond Valley College. Jake in lane 4 is from Mordialloc Secondary College. We have Blake from Balwyn in lane 5. Sam Wells from Druin in lane 6. Nicholas is lane 7. We've got lane 7. Lane 7 we've got Nicholas from Bendigo, and in lane 8 we have Jake from Karen Ballack in lane 8.
G'day and welcome. My name is Raf Agostino and I'm here with the very lovely Tara Kinder. Tara, what brings you to MSAC today?
We're here for the 2021 School State Champs.
Fantastic. Now the Swimming State Championships is something that you're very akin to. How many times have you made it in a row?
Since primary school, however many.
I'll let you know. You've been at every championship from the day you could, which is grade 4. So that is a fantastic effort, very consistent, every state championship. But there's something else. You've hit 2 records today. Tell us about those.
I have. In the girls 12 to 20 100 breaststroke, I broke my own record from last year in a time of 1:10.69. And then in the girls 18 50 breaststroke, I went a 33.36.
Now, what school are you at?
I'm at Montmorency Secondary College.
Brilliant stuff. Now, tell us, is it sad? This is your last one.
It's very sad. Like, I watched a few of my friends last year have their last ones, and I'm like, that's going to be me.
You know what's exciting is we know that this is not going to be the last time that we see Tara Kinder up in lights. So congratulations and go well in the future.
Thank you very much.
Here we have Jake in lane 4 leading here in the butterfly.
Yeah, so Jake was a silver medalist in the 13-year-old 100 fly at Vic Age last month.
And looks like he's holding onto his form
Yeah.
here to take this race out as well.
Quite easily, 28.19. So what was the record for that event? Or 27.87, Dekai Du from Maribyrnong.
Yes. Okay, moving on to the girls 15 50-metre butterfly now.
So we've got Eva from Foster in lane 1. In lane 2, Steffi from Notre Dame. In lane 3, Esther from Alkira. In lane 4, Kira from Kunang. In lane 5, Hannah from Reservoir. Lane 6 is Layla from Melton. Lane 7, Celeste from Maryborough Education Centre. And lane 8, Sienna from Trinity in Colac. So the record here is a 28.81, held by Michaela Cornelison from Leongatha.
Unfortunately, one of the girls has fallen in here. I'm
Oh,
not sure whether
she'll be
that were required
disqualified.
as a disqualification or not. You're in the wrong lane.
So was the girl in lane 1 that was disqualified, was it?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so Layla in lane 6, she won an event earlier, and she was a finalist in the 200 fly at Vic Age Champs, and
So
she
you
came
think she should
5th.
have some good strength to come through in this one then. Oh, we got lane 3
Lots
there.
of good swimmers out there today.
Esther looks pretty strong there.
Oh, lane 4's come back now. That's Kira.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Who
I
else?
think. Oh no, Esther's held on according to the board, and a 30.61.
Excellent.
Kira's second, and Layla third.
Okay, in event 8 we have the boys 15 50 metres butterfly. We've got Xavier from Catholic College Wangaratta, Ryan from Melbourne High School in lane 2, Tiger from Northcote in lane 3, Logan from East Doncaster in lane 4, Ahmed from Strathmore in lane 5, Hunter from Girton in lane 6, lane 7 is Cooper from Leongatha, and in lane 8 will be Jacob from Holy Trinity Lutheran College in lane 8. Now the swimmer in lane 7, Cooper, is doing an amazing effort to be here today. He's battling cancer at the moment, struggled in his events at the moment, but he's done it swimming with part of his lung being removed.
That's amazing.
And he's going through treatment at the moment still, but he's still managing to get some swimming done. Been back in the water for
Good on him.
short period of time.
We'll just go to Raf with an interview.
G'day, my name's Raf Agostino and I'm here at the School Sport Victoria Swimming Championships and I'm here with...
Stella Center.
Now Stella, what school are you from?
I'm from Susan Corey High School in...
Fantastic. Now, how many times have you been to the state championships so far?
A couple times, maybe 4 times. But last year, of course, it was like put on hold and everything, but it's nice to be back.
Now, you've certainly achieved something special today. What's that?
I've broken the record in the 17-year-old women's 50 breast.
Fantastic. Is that a PB for you?
It is, actually, which is nice because, you know, the last year has been a bit funky with training, so yeah.
Now, obviously records are good, but PBs are always good because it means you're improving yourself, which is fantastic. What do you love about swimming?
Sometimes, you know, it's a bit of a love-hate having to wake up at 5 a.m, but then, like, you go to comps and you do a PB and it's worth it.
Fantastic. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Okay. Back in the pool now. So this is the 16-year girls 50 fly. And they're just finishing here. So the winner was Charlie in a time of 29.66. Second was Samaya and third Amelia.
Okay, we move on to event 40, which is the men's 16 50-metre butterfly. In lane 1 we have a Harris from Trinity College Colac. Lane 2 is Cameron from Belmont High School. Lane 3 is Blake from Box Hills High School. Stone, who was the record holder of the previous event, is in from Melbourne High School in lane 4. Cameron from Viewbank College in lane 5. Bailey from Catholic College Wodonga in lane 6. Cougar from Mount Mary MacKillop College in lane 7. And Nash from St Joseph's College Echuca in lane 8.
So Cameron M in lane 5, he competed in his first national age champs earlier this month on the Gold Coast.
Exciting moment for him then, in this event?
Yes.
In the butterfly.
I think he was in a few different events. He had a couple of swims.
We had a 25.
Stone's taken this out in a 25.55, so he's broken the record there.
Yep. By a significant amount there, half a second.
Yeah,
so that was, and Johan's
broken Johan's record.
So that was a good record to break.
It was. So up next will be the 17-year-old girls. So in lane 1 we'll have Zali from Bendigo. In lane 2, Freya from Leongatha. In lane 3, Kira from Melbourne Girls College. In lane 4, Kimmy from Elwood. Lane 5, Madison from Cathedral College in Wangaratta. Lane 6, Alexandra from Templestowe. Lane 7, Ingrid from Terang. And lane 8, Charlize from Maribyrnong College. So Kira in lane 3, she was a finalist in the 17-year-old 200 fly at Vic Age Champs, finishing in 9th place.
A big effort for 200 butterfly.
Yeah, so able to swim 50, 100, 200.
But out in front we've got Kimmy.
Yeah, Kimmy's
our multiple event winner.
She's a very strong butterfly, Kimmy. And she's going to take this out in a 29.45. A little bit outside the record.
Just out there, yep.
Oh, I can't
okay, we're moving 42.
Read it.
Come up, lane 7. Nuswa. Tolly. Okay, in lane 1 we have Deacon from St Bridget's College Horsham in lane 1. Youssef from Strathmore Secondary College in lane 2. Riley Griffin, Druin Secondary College in lane 3. Nick from Catholic College Wodonga. Louis from Melbourne High School in lane 5. Nicholas in lane 6 from University High School. In lane 7 we have Tolly from
Mount Waverley.
Mount Waverley, I think it was. And in lane 8 we have Jordan from Charlton College.
Okay, so the record for this event is a 26.16, back from 2014.
Big Brennan Swift from
Yeah,
up there in
Wanganui
Shepparton.
Park.
Yeah, Shepparton area. whose younger brother is now swimming over in America for one of the
Correct.
college teams.
Carter, yep.
Carter Swift. Both boys who involved with the School Sport Victoria Team Vic teams in the past. And
Looks like
taking out today was 26.8.
Nick's going to take this out. And second was Riley, and third was Nicholas.
Oh, young Ollie Griffin from Druin. Well done.
So 26.80, not too far outside the record. And now we have the women's 18 to 20 50 metre butterfly. So in lane...
And yet again we have young Tara Kinder.
Lane 0, Tara from Montmorency. Lane 1, Georgia from Parkdale. Lane 2, Rosie from Catholic College Wodonga. Lane 3, Joanne from Kurrajong. Lane 4, Chantal from Melbourne Girls College. Lane 5, Pania from Baldwin High. Lane 6, Rachel from Lavala. Lane 7, Layla from Catherine Macaulay. And Lane 8, Emily from Mount Clear. Oh, lane 1's missing by the looks of things.
Tara has a strong lead here.
Oh, I'm not sure. No,
no,
she has, yeah.
Just got it, yep.
Layla was coming home strong. Tara's taken it out in a 28.72.
Just outside the record
Just
time.
outside, yeah.
Okay, as the big boys line up now, the 18 to 20-year-old 50-metre butterfly. We have Lachlan from Wodonga Secondary College, Wodonga Senior College in lane 1, Harrison from St Augustine's Carabram in lane 2. Lane 3 is a no-show. Lane 4 is Johans from Maribyrnong Secondary College. Yannick in lane 5 is from Viewbank. Nori is from Melbourne High School in lane 6. Daniel from lane 7 is East Doncaster, and Dylan from Marion College Ararat in lane 8.
So someone missing there. I can see lane 3.
Lane 3 is missing, which is Noah Jones.
Yep. So Johan's back again. He holds the record. Well, he did hold the record in the 16-year-old 50 fly, which I think was just broken by Stone.
Today.
And Yannick in lane 5, he was a finalist in the 17-year-old 100 fly at Age Champs, and he finished in 10th place. But Johan's going to take this out. In a time of 25.74. So,
he's got
he's
a record.
beaten Matthew Temple's record. So,
And Matthew's on presentation,
he
so
is.
there could be a little bit of argy-bargy there.
I'm sure he'll be very happy for him.
Well done.
So next up is the women's 100-metre freestyle. So we're back at the other end of the pool now. So in lane 1 we'll have Ebony from Charlton. In lane 2, Emily from Maribyrnong. Lane 3, Gemma from Parkdale. Lane 4, Kayla from Catholic College Sale. Lane 5, Farida from East Doncaster. Lane 6, Hannah from Reservoir High. Lane 7, Charlize from Victory Lutheran. And lane 8, Taylor from Mount Clear. So we'll hand over to the starter.
In the 100-metre events in these age groups, we have a 12 to 15 category, and we have the 16 to 20.
Correct.
So it opens the opportunity for the 100 freestyle for a few more girls to do, and the boys.
So it looks like we're missing a couple of swimmers here. So there's no lane 3 and there's no lane 6. So the record for this is a 10017, which is held by Carly Mansfield from Rosebud way back in 2010.
Very old record.
Yeah. So Kayla in lane 4, she was a finalist in her age group for this event at Vic Age, and she placed 7th. So 2 laps of the pool here.
100, probably looking at over 28 to try and break that record in the turn. Turned in about a 30, so.
Yep, so Kayla's turn first, yep. Followed by Charlize and Farida. They all turned in a 3-0.
Okay, thank you.
So it looks like it's going to be close between lane 2 and 4 here, and then 5's coming home, and 7, so it's going to be tight.
Race, yes.
No, Kayla's taken it out in a 102.69, followed by Farida in a 102.99 and Emily in a 104.07 in third.
Times, girls. We'll move on to the boys who are lining up here. Again, we're missing a couple. We'll go through those in a moment. But we've got Josh Spiteri in lane 1 from Gilson. We have Luke from University High School in lane 2. Hunter in lane 3 from Girton. Daniel from Albert Park College in lane 4. Logan from East Doncaster in lane 5. Sing Yu from Catholic College Wodonga in lane 6. And in lane 7 we have Finn from Emmanuel College.
Okay, so Daniel in lane 4, he won silver medals at Vic Age Champs in the 50, 100, 200 and 400 free.
That is a huge effort.
So expect him to be finishing.
And our gold medal winner in those would have been...
I actually couldn't tell you that.
I'm trying to remember who it was.
But yeah, he's finishing very strongly here.
Yes, exerting his dominance.
Yep. So the records are 54.73, held
So
by
one-
Nicholas Wu.
So one to watch out for there.
Yep. I don't think he'll quite get there today for the record, but he's definitely going to take this out. 56.32 for Daniel. Logan was second in a 58.03 and Hunter third in a 58.80. Good job, boys.
Well done. Daniel was another one of our past members of Team Vic. He's a junior swimmer, so it's good to see him still continuing swimming and swimming very well and strong.
Yeah. So next up is the girls 16 to 20 100 freestyle. So we'll just see them get away. Okay, so in lane 1 we have Zoe from Good Shepherd. In lane 2, Chantal from Melbourne Girls College. Lane 3, Alicia from Templestowe. Lane 4 is a no swim. Lane 5 is Chelsea from Marist Sion in Warragul. Lane 6, Zoe from Surf Coast. Lane 7, Samaya from Wodonga. And lane 8, Layla from Catherine Macaulay. So Zoe in lane 6, she's more a distance freestyler. She won a bronze medal in the 1500 at States.
1500 is a very big event for the
It
girls.
is.
It's only a new event too in the last few years. The
For the
1500.
girls, yeah, and then the boys the 800. So
And while we've got a bit of time, for those schools out there who want to know how the progressive scores are going, at the moment we have East Doncaster with 58 points in first place. Catholic College Wodonga has got 48 points in second place. Melbourne Girls College has got 46 points in third place. Maribyrnong's in 44 points in fourth, and Montmorency sitting in fifth place with 38 points.
and Layla's taken this out from lane 8 in a time of 1:00.91. Second was Alicia and third was Chantal. Oh no, they've just updated the board. So second was Zoe and third was Alicia. Chantal's finished fourth. So a bit outside the record, which was a 58.53 by Evelyn Bolt from 2013.
Okay, the boys, now we're moving to the older age group now, the 16 to 20 100 metres freestyle. For the boys, in lane 1 we've got Nick from Catholic College Wodonga. Wait for the start. We've got Christopher in lane 2 from Tim Boone, Johan from Maribyrnong in lane 3, Stone in lane 4 from Melbourne High School, Dylan from Viewbank College in lane 5, Joel from Templestowe in lane 6, Harrison is swimming in lane 7 from St Augustine in Kyabram, and Cougar is swimming in lane 8 from Mary MacKillop College.
So it looks like lane 1's a no swim. So the record for this event is a 51.61 held by Lachlan Wells from Melbourne High.
And Stone is swimming very well, so we'll see how that one goes.
Yep, so Stone won a gold medal in this event at Vic Age Champs last month, and he placed 6th at Nationals in the event. And then Johan's back again for some more swimming, a big program for him today. And he finalled in the 100 free at Vic Age Champs, narrowly missed the podium.
So we've got Johan finishing.
So Johan's
third.
taken this out in a 54.77, followed by Stone, and in third was Joel.
So Stone will have another couple of years in this age group.
Yep.
Whereas I think Johan's his
Yeah, I
final
think this will
year,
be his
this is
last year.
We'll
Yeah,
see
he's 18
Johan.
now. So next up is the women's 12-13-50 free. So we're back down the other end of the pool. So in lane 1 we have Isabel from Ballarat. Lane 2 is Sarah from Matthew Flinders. Lane 3 is Annabelle from Bentley. Lane 4, Ali from Tallangatta. Lane 5, Victoria from East Doncaster. Lane 6, Emmy from Viewbank. Lane 7, Rani from Leongatha. And Lane 8, Jasmine from St Joseph's in Mildura.
Ali from
Ali Schwartz.
Ali, yeah, was a finalist in the Vic Age, came 6th place there. From Tallangatta.
Yep. And our record for this event is a 27.64 held by Lucheval Stickland, so Johan's sister from Maribyrnong College. And she's still swimming. She actually swam at Nationals and she represented her country, which is Samoa.
Samoa. So well done, Lucheval, still swimming.
She is. So we just heard the score update, so it looks pretty close
Pretty
at the
tight up
moment.
there, yeah, not
Yep.
much in it.
Alrighty. So 50 free, splash and dash.
Yep. No mucking about in these races. Get
No.
down and go. Record
So it's
27.64 to look for.
pretty close.
Yeah, there's not much in
All
it
the
at
middle
all.
lanes are all very tight. Maybe just lane 4, just in front. Yeah.
She's held on with
Yeah,
a
so
29.96.
Ali. Second was Sarah, and third was Emmy. So 29.96, a good time.
Okay, event 56 would be the boys, 12-13, 50-metre freestyle. We've got lane 1 will be Jacob from Greensborough College, Oliver from St Mary Seymour in lane 2. Lane 3 will be Leo from McKinnon Secondary College. George is lane 4 from Mount Waverley. Lane 5 is Peter from Springside West. Lane 6 is Lachlan from Birchip. Lane 7 is Jude from Emmanuel College. And in lane 8, James from Catholic College Sale.
Fantastic.
And again, we're off for the tight start. Lane 4, lane 2, lane 1.
And
What to look for?
Stone holds the record for this event, and a 25.55.
Which is a huge effort for a 12-year-old boy, 13-year-old boy.
Yep. So they won't get near that. Button first is going to be George with a 27.80. Peter second, and in third, Jude.
Well done, boys. Jude in lane 7, a good effort.
So next is the 14-year-old girls 50 free. In lane 1 will be Taya from Galen College Wangaratta. Lane 2, Julia from Reservoir High. Lane 3, Tani from Dramana. Lane 4, Miller from Wonthaggi. Lane 5, Farida from East Doncaster. Lane 6, Jessica from St Mary MacKillop in Swan Hill. Lane 7, Caitlin from Creekside. And in lane 8, Georgia from St Bridget's in Horsham.
And they're away.
So the record here is a 27.23. Stephanie Mounsey from 2008.
Oh, old record.
So that's an old record. So Julia in lane 2, she's a great up-and-coming young freestyler. Plenty of potential. So we'll see how she goes here.
But lane 4 looks strong at the moment. Mila.
Yeah, 4 and 6 actually are quite, and even
Yes.
8. That looks quite, it's going to be tight.
Oh, it'll come down to the
Yeah,
touch. Who'd we
looks
get?
like Mila in a time of 29.29 in first place, followed by Jessica and Tani in third.
Good race, girls. Very tight across the board there. We have the 14-year-old boys now, 50-metre freestyle. We've got lane 1. We should have Sam from Druin. Lane 2, we've got William from University High School. Lane 3 is Blake from Balwyn High School. Kieran is in lane 4 from Melbourne High School. Nicholas from lane 5 from Bendigo South. Sinu is from Catholic College Wodonga in lane 6. Andu is from Footscray City College in lane 7, and Ben from Terang College in lane 8.
Okay, they're off. So William in lane 2, he was a finalist in the All Junior in this event, and he came 7th.
7th. Good effort from him then.
Yep.
Again, a straight line there across the pool.
Yep.
Lots of splash. Big kicks at the back. Very tight for first here between
Yeah,
lanes
4 and 5, I'd say.
5 looks like a bit of an edge there. Oh, lane 4
Oh.
took a couple of breaths there.
Oh, and I think he's held on Kieran in lane 4 in a 27.64. And then,
Underwater touch, I'm guessing, there.
yeah,
Well done.
Nicholas is second and third was Singyu. So it was only 0.01 between first and second there.
Oh,
So it doesn't
nothing in
get
it
any
all.
closer than
A
that.
fingernail.
Yep. So now we've got the women 15-year-old 50-metre freestyle. So Taylor from Mount Clear in 0. She's obviously an exhibition swimmer. Invitation. Lane 1 is Bianca from Cairo Christian. Lane 2, Emily from Maribyrnong. 3 is Hannah from Reservoir. 4, Kira from Kunung. 5, Eon from Cheltenham. 6, Layla from Melton. 7, Ebony from Charlton. And 8, Steffi from Notre Dame.
Lane 1 there, Bianca Zura has just come back from the National Hockey Championships where she captained the Victorian team.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So an all-round athlete there.
Yeah. So, so we've got a dead heat here for first.
Whoa.
Kira and Eon, both 29.03.
Get to share the gold medal.
We'll have to cut it in half.
Cut it, no. I think we'll have an spare one ready.
You
for
think?
it. No,
I'm sure we will.
that was okay, event 60 is the boys 15 coming up there. No. In lane 1 we should have Finn from Emmanuel College. Lane 2 is Patrick Griffin from lane 2. Go Paddy. Lane 3 is Hunter from Girton. Lane 4 is Logan from East Doncaster. Lane 5 is Heath from Williamstown High School. Lane 6 is Alex from Viewbank. Lane 7 is Daniel from Albert Park Secondary College. And Julian in lane 8 from Catholic College Wodonga.
So, sounds like you're a bit of a fan of Patrick in lane 2.
He's one of my boys, yes.
So, you'd know then he attended his first stage nationals in
Yes,
this event
yes.
earlier this month on the Gold
And
Coast.
from a PB there, so he was very happy with that.
Fantastic. And then Hunter next to him in lane 3. He made finals and finished 8th in this event at state age.
And lane,
So Daniel's taken this out in a 25.91.
excellent swim.
Hunter was second and Heath was third. So next up is the 16-year-old girls 50 freestyle. So we have Ella from Bacchus Marsh in 1. Lane 2 is Emily from Bendigo South East. Lane 3, Akina from Brunswick. Lane 4, Luana from Parkdale. Lane 5, Shana from Baldwin. Lane 6, Samantha from Lavala. Lane 7, Samaya from Wodonga. And Lane 8, Carla from Warrnambool. So the record for this event is a 27.17, held again by Michaela Cornelison from Leongatha. So Shana in lane 5, she was a finalist in the 15-year-old 50 free at Vic Age Champs last month, finishing in 7th place.
Lane 2 looks good over there.
Yes, it's hard to
Strong.
pick a winner from here though. Gee, they're going to be close.
Oh, coming through line, strong line now.
Yeah. So it's lane 5, Shana in a 28.83.
Lane through strong at the end there. Event 62 will be the boys 16 50 metres freestyle. Big splash and dash here with all the big boys. We've got Nash from St Joe's at Chuka in lane 1. Cameron from Belmont in lane 2. Stone here again in lane 3 from Melbourne. Joel from Templestowe in lane 4. Bailey Smith from Catholic College Wodonga in lane 5. Finn from Montmorency in lane 6. Josh Dwyer from Trafalgar High School in lane 7. And Harrison from Trinity College Colac in lane 8 to round out the field.
Okay, so Stone, another record in this event for the 13-year-old though. Oh, sorry, in the butterfly. So he holds a few of the SSV records. And then Joel again from earlier, he's a finalist in the 15-year-old 50 free at States. And he finished in 4th place, so just outside the podium.
Anybody's race at the moment.
Oh,
though.
absolutely.
Lane 5 looking strong. Oh, we'll look for the touch on that one and see what we got.
Yeah, so it's Stone with a 26.05. second was Bailey, and third was Joel.
Very tight, 0.02 between first and second there.
Yeah. So the record for that one was a very handy 24:30 from Joel back in 2008.
Yes, he was one of our Team Vic members as well back in the day.
A time like that, I'm sure he was.
He was.
So now we have the 17-year-old girls. So Ingrid from Terang in 1, Jess from Canterbury in 2, Natasha from Melbourne Girls in 3, Madison from Cathedral Wangaratta in 4, Kimmy from Elwood in 5, Stella from Suzanne Corey in 6, Freya from Leongatha in 7, and Zali from Bendigo in lane 8.
So Kimmy's in again.
Yep, busy girl. So the record here is a 27:12 held by Lucy Soden. So Stella, we saw her break a record earlier. So expect her to finish strongly. But it's going to be Kimmy again. She's a 28:12, so exactly 1 second outside the record. Natasha second and third Stella. Good job, girls.
Okay, event 64 will be the 17-year-old 50-metre freestyle. We have Caleb from Echuca in lane 1. Lane 2 will be Casey from Cathedral College Wangaratta. Lane 3, Riley Griffin from Druin in lane 3. Sampson in lane 4 is Albert Park College. Adrian from Borwin in lane 5. Youssef from Strathmore in lane 6. Nicholas in University High School from 7. And Christopher from Timboon in lane 8.
So the record for this one is a 24:44 held by Jack Carr. And I'm sure everyone knows Jack.
Yep.
Lovely guy. So they'd be doing well to beat that record. And Christopher in lane 8, his mum's a fellow technical official who I worked with at Vic Age last month. Lovely girl, Michelle.
One of the people that make these programs run.
Correct.
The ones we've got to look after.
Okay, so Samson's taken this out in a 25:13. Girls are up again now. Gee, we're flying through.
Boys are too fast.
We won't have time to call them all out soon. They're swimming so fast.
They are.
So these are the 18 and 20-year-old girls. So we've got Tara from Monty in lane 0, Poppy from Cedar in lane 1, Kayla from Southern Cross in 2, Chantal from Melbourne Girls in 3, Chelsea from Maricyon Warrigal in 4, Madison from Vermont in 5, Layla from Catherine Macaulay in 6, Rosie from Catholic College Wodonga in 7, and Emily from Mount Clear in 8. So 2 invitations in this. See how they go. The record, or Tara's PB, you mean? 26 something. Right. Anyway, the record's a 26:84, so we'll see. So Kayla in lane 2, she's great swimmer. She lends herself more to distance swimming. She placed 4th in the 1500 at States. And Layla was a silver medalist in this event at Vic Age last month. So anyone's race here.
Oh, it's tight.
It is. Oh, Layla's tipped her out. So 27:05, Tara 27:16, and in third place Rosie in a 28:82. I missed the time.
27:05, just outside the record.
Yep.
Think of the other one.
Yep.
Okay, the boys. 18, 20, 50-metre freestyle. This will be a very fast race indeed. We've got Harrison in lane 1 from St Augustine Kyabram. Lane 2 will be a no-show. Lane 3 will be William from Melbourne High School. Johan in lane 4 from Maribyrnong. Yannick from Viewbank in lane 5. Zachary in lane 6 from Vermont. Mackie from Wodonga Senior College in lane 7. And Josh from Monavale in lane 8.
So Johan's back again.
Yep, busy day.
Busy.
The boys have got the fitness though. These multiple swimmers have got lots of events behind them.
Yeah. So he placed 6th in the 18-19 final at Nationals on the Gold Coast the other day.
That is a huge effort.
Yeah. And the record here is held by Carter Swift, we spoke about before, 23:93. But Johan's taken it out in a 24:24. Yannick was 2nd and William 3rd.
Times, boys.
So now we move on to the multi-class events.
Okay, we have got Sandra in lane 2 from Ashwood. Charlie from lane 3 from Patterson River. Kayla in lane 4 from Melbourne North. Samantha in lane 5 is from Ashwood. Jacinta is from Seymour in lane 6. And in lane 7 we shall have Emily from Heatherwood School.
Okay, so of course multi-class events, we don't have records for these because everybody competes within their classification.
Yes.
So whoever finishes first isn't necessarily the winner.
No, you need to wait for the end of the race, and what happens is their time is compared to the world record in that event for that age group and for that classification, and then they work out the closest to the world record, and that's how the points are allocated for first, second and third.
Correct.
Now, in these races you'll have some students who will have an obvious disability with a limb shortened or missing, whereas other ones we have intellectual disabilities as well competing with us. So there's a big range of disabilities
Sure.
in terms of which is why it's called a multi-class.
Correct.
Because we have a whole range.
So
if you watch them at the Olympic level, what will happen there is that they have the classifications together of all the same type of classifications, so it's a bit easier to see who's going to win those ones.
yeah.
But we've had a good swim from lane 4 there.
So it looks like all of our swimmers
Kayla.
are S14 apart from lane 4, and she's an S6.
Yep. Which means she'll have a physical disability.
Yeah, so S14 I think is generally
Intellectual
or they could be deaf.
Yep.
So they were the 12-15 girls, and then we'll have the 16-20 girls. So we'll have Jade from Swan Hill in 2, Bella from Warrigal in 3, Tara from Ashwood in 4, Brianna from Swan Hill in 5, Sophie from Ashwood in 6, and Montana from Ashwood in 7.
And a call out to all the schools back there at home. I'm sure you are watching these events live streaming. I know that Bella will be getting support from the Warrigal and District swimmers there. So she's bouncing up now, ready to start her race. Shout out to Angie and April, who look after her at school.
So these girls are all S14.
Yep.
So I think you'll find whoever touches first here will actually be the winner.
Yes.
Yeah.
So classifications are all the same, and the first past the post wins.
Yeah.
Many of these girls will be quite nervous. I'm sure they don't do a lot of racing, many of them. And they're away. We've actually got only...
Yeah, it looks like we've got a...
3, 4 and 6 swimming there. So we've got Bella,
so
Tara and Sophie are the 3 that are swimming.
So a few girls missing for various reasons, I'm sure.
And at the moment, it looks like we've got Tara in the lead. Good to know that all 3 will get medals, though.
That's exactly right. Everyone's a winner.
They're all winners here. Anyone who competes in these events is a winner.
So Tara from Ashwood in a time of 38.09.
Tight for second and third.
Yep, Sophie and then Bella.
Well done, girls.
All right, so now
we have the 12 to 15 boys multi-class. Lane 1 will be Hamish from Strathmore Secondary College. Lockie's from Sale in lane 2. Daryl from Swan Hill is in lane 3. James is from Grovedale in lane 4. Dominic from Bainbridge in lane 5. Taran in lane 6 is from Ashwood. Kirby is from Rushworth in lane 7. And Charlie is from Seymour in lane 8. We're missing 3, lane 3, so Daryl's not swimming at the moment. well done. In first place we had Logan from Grovedale. Second place was Dominic. And in third place, which looks like it was Hamish.
Again, we've got some different classifications there. We've got 9s, 14s, 15s, so we'll see how they
Big
figure.
range there. That one came up straight away, that result.
So next up is, we have another men's race now. Yep. So we have the 16 to 20. So Josh from Warrigal in 1, Riley from Greater Shepparton in 2, Sebastian from Dalesford in 3, Jack from Cambria in 4, Alex from Ashwood in 5, Logan from Swan Hill in 6, Lachlan from Williamstown in 7, and Anthony from Swan Hill in 8.
Yeah, Jack in lane 4 is one of our swimmers from School Sport Victoria team. Vic again. He's competed for quite a few years now as part of the team, Vic team. Some of these boys have come a long way. We've got Swan Hill, with 2 boys from Swan Hill. A long way to come down to swim in Melbourne.
So they've either come yesterday or they had to get up really early.
Yes. I'm thinking yesterday. Are they here? Lane 6?
Let's just see who. So it looks like we're missing 6, 7 and 8.
Yes. Long way to come.
But we've still got a Shepparton swimmer there in 2. And
yep.
So from all over the place, which is good to see.
Jack's from Cambria.
Where's Cambria, Andrew?
That's a local school.
Is it?
I think. No, I'm being held up there. I'm not sure.
Yes, I can't say I know that one. So Jack's touched first in a 31.22.
Which should give him first overall, I'm guessing.
Now we're moving
wait and see.
back to the other end again for the 100-metre races. We're into the backstroke now. So we've got the women's 12 to 20. So we'll let them get started and then we'll let you know who's swimming.
Can we change the scoreboard to Marshall to about event 94, please?
Again, these races are 12 to 20, so the form strokes, so backstroke, breaststroke and butterfly, will be for 12 to 20 100-metre races.
Yep.
So anyone from 12-year-old to 20-year-olds in this one.
Yeah. So there's plenty of girls lined up there that we've already seen today.
Hey, could we have a cleaner come and do a bit of clean in the corridor outside the marshal room, please?
Is it like mopping or something?
I'm guessing.
All right, hopping in.
There'll be 2 whistles, one to enter the water, then one to get organised on the block.
Okay, and they're off. So in lane 1 we have Erica from Notre Dame, lane 2 Shana from Balwyn, lane 3 Nicolette from Leongatha, lane 4 Isabel from Mac Robertson, lane 5 Kira from Melbourne Girls, lane 6 Layla from Catherine Macaulay, lane 7 Olivia from Matthew Flinders, and lane 8 Carla from Warrnambool. So Isabel in lane 4, she came 4th in the 16-year-old 100 back at Vic Age. And Kira in lane 5, she was 4th just behind Layla in the 17, 18-year-old 100 back at Vic Age. And then Layla won a bronze medal in this event at the state champs.
Girls coming with strong credentials. And lane 3, we've got Nicolette from Leongatha, who competed in her first national event last week as well.
So the record here is a 106.10. So Layla, a very strong backstroker, looking quite comfortable out there.
Nice smooth stroke, head very still.
She'll go close to the record here.
Yeah, what 106 we're looking at,
or just outside. She's going to, whoops, soft touch I'd say from Layla there. So yep, 106.95.
Yeah, that'll readjust.
Yep. So and second was Kira and third was Nicolette.
Oh, well done, Nicolette. Okay, event 78, the 100-metre backstroke for boys. We've got Josh in lane 1 from Gilson, Luke from Wonthaggi in lane 2, Daniel, who just won the 50 freestyle before, I believe.
I think so.
Lane 3 from Albert Park. Yannick in lane 4 from Viewbank. Hunter from Girton in lane 5. Zachary from Vermont in lane 6. Lane 7 is Bailey from Catholic College Wodonga, and Christopher in lane 8 from Timboon. Good luck, boys.
So the record here is a 58.52 held by Will Sharp from our last event. Because of course that was 2019 because we didn't have a 2020.
Yeah, didn't have a 20, so no record set in 2020.
No. So Christopher again in lane 8. He was a bronze medalist in the 50 back at Country All Juniors.
Very good. So Timboon is down in the Western District of Victoria.
Yep.
Nice ice cream from Timboon.
Yes, I spent a lot of time down in that area as a child. My aunt and uncle had a dairy farm in Cobden.
Know the area.
So we used to spend a lot of time around that area when I was younger.
Good place to grow up. Strong lead out there in front.
Yep, so that's Yannick.
Obviously a specialist backstroker, I'm guessing.
I'd say so. Looks quite
Looking very smooth in the water
yeah.
with a 101.
Hunter second. And Daniel third.
Daniel was third. So he's backed up his freestyle for a backstroke as well. Well done.
Next up is the 12-13 back at the other end now, 50 back. So in lane 1 is Rani from Leongatha. Lane 2 is Sarah from Frankston. Lane 3, Isabel from St. Helena. Lane 4, Alicia from Mount Waverley. Lane 5, Sarah from Matthew Flinders. Lane 6, Charlize from Victory Lutheran. Lane 7, Hannah from St. Augustine's in Kyabram. And lane 8, Kiana from Marion College Ararat.
Another one for the distance to travel to get here today. Well done.
Helicopter going over. The sun's definitely not gracing us with its presence today.
No, it's got cloudier, I think, in the time we've been here.
We're lucky today. We're tucked away inside, out of the weather. So in they go. Looks like they're all there.
Yeah, full house with a extra swimmer in lane 9 I've got.
Oh, is there? No, I think.
7, 8,
Oh,
9,
there
yes.
is. There is someone in lane 9
So
on the
lane 9
board,
we've got-
but I
yep.
don't think she is. She?
Kashaya.
Oh, she is there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kashaya from Marasine College, Warrigal.
Okay. So the record for this is a 31.69 held by Emily Kearns from Bendigo South. And I think you'll find she's actually swimming today. I think I saw her name in the program somewhere. So Sarah in lane 5, she just missed out on a medal in the 50 back, coming 4th. Or maybe it was 100 back, actually. If it was age champs, it would be 100 because we don't have 50s for the form strokes at States.
Unless it was straight sprints.
So Alicia's taken this out in a 33.88. Followed by Sarah, and third was Isabel.
Okay, we've got the boys 12-13 50 metres backstroke. We've got Oliver from St Mary's College, Seymour. We've got Jude from Emmanuel College in lane 2. Peter from Springside West in lane 3. George from Mount Waverley Secondary College in lane 4. Henry from Catherine Macaulay College in lane 5. Leo's from McKinnon Secondary College in 6. Riley in lane 7 from Montmorency, and lane 8 is Hugh from Leongatha. And they're up and away.
So
good underwater work from the middle there.
Yep. So Henry in lane 5, he was a gold medalist in the 12-year-old 100 back at States.
So we're looking for big things from him then.
And of course, our record holder for this event is none other than Stone.
But we've got lane 4, who is George, doing very well in the middle there.
Yep.
George has come home there with
31.74.
Good time.
Followed by Henry and Peter in third place. So next up is the 14-year-old girls 50 backstroke. So in lane 1 we have Taya from Galen College, Wangaratta. Lane 2, Claire from Preston High. Lane 3, Michaela from Wheelers Hill. Lane 4, Olivia from Lavala. Lane 5, Lily May from Marist Bendigo. Lane 6, Sienna from Sandringham. Lane 7, Jade from Emmanuel. And lane 8, Madison from Maribyrnong.
And the girls are all ready to go. They're all swimming this one.
So Emily Kearns holds the record in this age group also with a 31.45.
She's gone down the line, taking the records.
Yep, so Olivia in lane 4, she won a bronze medal in the 100 back at Vic Age last month, the 13-year-olds. And Sienna in lane 6, she was a finalist in the same event, coming 7th.
Excellent. And I know Olivia's just returned from Age Nationals as well.
Okay,
up
so, yep.
Up on the Gold Coast.
Yes, and she's going to take this out, Olivia, in a 32.84. Followed by Lily May, and in third place was Claire.
Okay, we'll move on to event 88, the boys 14 50 metres backstroke. In lane 1, we'll have Jack from St Bridget's College Horsham, Sam from Druin Secondary College in lane 2, Archie from McLeod in lane 3, Jake is from Mordialloc in lane 4, Sing Yu is from Catholic College Wodonga in lane 5, Cody is from Marist College in Bendigo, Blake is from Kew in lane 7, and Andu is from Footscray City in lane 8. They're away.
So Jake in lane 4, he was a silver medalist in the 13-year-old 100 back at States.
Had excellent underwater work there for the start.
And Johan Stickland, who we've seen a few times today, he holds the record for this event in a 29.56.
That's all right. Keep it on the knee. A very, very convincing win here.
Yeah. So Jake's come home in a 30.57. Followed by Cody, and in third place, Sing Yu.
Second off the record there.
Yep.
Close one.
Up next is our 15-year-old girls 50 backstroke. So we have in lane 1 Emma from St Helena, lane 2 Layla from Melton, lane 3 Erica from Notre Dame, lane 4 Nicolette from Leongatha, lane 5 Kira from Coonung, lane 6 Da In from McRobertson High, lane 7 Celeste from Maryborough, and lane 8 Emma from Emmanuel College. Okay, so the record here is a 30.90 held by Hayley Hogan from Notre Dame.
Okay, Notre Dame. Some of these girls you'll now start to see have just swum in the 100-metre race previously, so these girls will be now backing up their 50 as well after the 100.
So Nicolette in lane 4, she was a 10th place finalist in the 14-year-old 100 back at States last month here. MSAC.
Looking very tight there between the two of them, lane 4 and 5, so Nicolette and Kiara.
Looks like lane 5's going to come home stronger here. Yeah, so Kira's going to take this out in a 33.33. Nicolette second and Erica third.
Well swum, girls. So now we have the boys 15 50-metre backstroke. Amon in lane 1 is from Brow College, Alex from Viewbank in lane 2, Justin from Glen Waverley in lane 3, Daniel, our freestyler before, is from Albert Park in lane 4, Hunter from Girton in lane 5, Zach from West Heights in lane 6, Paddy Griffin in lane 7 from Druin, and Julian from Catholic College Wodonga in lane 8.
So another record held here by Johan, 29 flat.
Not bad time at all.
So Justin Zhu in lane 3, he was a finalist in the 14-year-old 200 back at Vic Age, placing 8th.
Should do well here then.
So some people can swim a 50 and a 200, and others sort of specialise in
one or the other,
a sprint or a bit of a distance event. Looks like lane 4, Daniel, and a 30.68. So that's a pretty good time. Zach was second, and Hunter in lane 5's taken out third place.
The first four there were all very close together.
Yep.
Very tight race.
So we've got our 16-year-old girls up next. So we have Maddie from Catholic College Wodonga in lane 1, Ella from Bacchus Marsh in 2, Charlie from Melbourne Girls in 3, Emily from Bendigo South in 4, Alyssa from John Monash in 5, Isabel from Mac Robertson High in 6, Samantha from Lavala in 7, and Carla from Warrnambool in lane 8. So here's Emily in lane 4. We spoke about her earlier. She holds the record in both the 12, 13 and the 14-year-old 50 backstroke.
So can she break this one today? We'll have a look.
We'll see if she can make it a trifecta.
So that's
And our swimmers in lane 5 and 6 are both finalists in 100 back at Vic Age Champs.
record here to look for is 30.88.
Oh, looks like she's going to win this.
Oh.
Just outside
Just
the record
outside
though,
the record.
31.05, followed by Isabel. No, Charlie's come second and Alyssa is third.
Excellent effort, girls. Now we move on to the boys' 16 50 metres backstroke. We have Nash from St Joe's in Echuca, in lane 1. Bailey Smith is in lane 2 from Catholic College. Stone, one to watch again from the Freestyle Records, is in lane 3, and I've got a record of this in the younger age group from Melbourne High. Lane 4, we've got Cameron from Viewbank. Lane 5 is Alan from Baldwin High School. Lane 6 is Cameron from Belmont High School. Hayden from Melbourne North is in lane 7, and Riley from Casterton is in lane 8.
So again, Johan holds a record in this event. So he was a record holder in quite a few events here. So in this one, he holds it with a 28.21.
Ooh, we'll see how.
And Stone holds the record in the 9, 10, and 12, 13 50 back.
So we'll see how he goes.
So bit of a competition going on between those two for records.
How are we going?
So 3 and 4 here at the moment. So Stone and Cameron. I think Stone's, yeah,
will get it there.
Absolutely. His time hasn't come up yet. Bit of a soft touch, but it will come up in a moment. But he's definitely won this. Yeah, 28.93.
Not quite the record.
Not quite.
So
Cameron
Johan
second.
hangs on to that one.
And Alan third. Good swim, boys. Next up, we have our 17-year-old girls 50 back. So we've got Kiana from Lavala in 1, Jess from Canterbury Girls in 2, Madison from Cathedral Wangaratta in 3, Charlize from Maribyrnong in 4, Kimmy from Elwood in 5, Kira from Melbourne Girls in 6, Ingrid from Terang in 7, and Zali from Bendigo in lane 8.
Kimmy again.
Yep, Kimmy again. Charlize in lane 4. She was a bronze medalist in the 200 back at States last month. And Kira swam at Nationals last week on the Gold Coast in the 100 and 200 backstroke.
Oh, very good.
And the record here is a 30.32 held by Emily Nicol from Strathmore.
Again, an old record of 2010. So
yeah, Emily's now a biomechanist and she's working up in Queensland.
Oh, okay, with one of the swim teams up there? Or?
Yeah, one of the unis, I think, yeah.
Okay.
So.
Time of 32.
Yep, Kira's taken it out in a 32.36. Charlie's second and Kimmy third.
Okay, so move on to the men's 17 50-metre backstroke with Angus from Girton in lane 1, Hugh from Cathedral College Wangaratta in lane 2, Riley Griffin from Druin in lane 3. Lane 4 will be Marcus from Reservoir High School. Lane 5 is Luke from Dramana. Lane 6 is Jacques from Baldwin High School. Lane 7 is Youssef from Strathmore, and in lane 8 will be Christopher from Timboon.
Record here held by Will Sharp from McKinnon in a time of 27.65.
Again, not a very shabby time at all, that one.
No, back from our last states in 2019.
Right, race across the middle here. Yep. That's better.
It's like lane 5 or 6 even at the moment.
Yeah,
I think lane 6.
All we come to the touch.
Yeah.
Where we go?
Oh, no, 5, 6. Oh, it's all
Lane
over the place.
5, I think.
Yeah, no, it's lane 6. Jacques in a time of 30.92. Second was Luke and third was Hugh.
Very tight race, that one.
Soft touch. Sometimes that board has to readjust itself. So next up we have the older girls 18 to 20 50 metre backstroke. So in lane 1 we have Emily from Mount Clear, lane 2 Rachel from Lavala, lane 3 Rosie from Catholic College Wodonga, lane 4 Layla up again from Kathleen Macaulay, lane 5 Chantel from Melbourne Girls, lane 6 Parnia from Balwyn, lane 7 Kayla from Southern Cross, and lane 8 Chelsea from Dramana. The record here is Emily Nicol again, 29.81 from Strathmore. She holds a few records,
She
Emily.
certainly does in the backstroke.
She was predominantly a breaststroker, which is unusual because most
yes.
breaststrokers don't like backstroke.
Yep. Or backstrokers can't do breaststroke.
Correct.
Yep.
So looks like
It's an unusual combination.
Layla here again, quite a good backstroker, Layla. Very long-limbed.
Which most backstrokers tend to
Yeah,
be.
so 31.38. She's taken it out, and Rosie second and Chantel third.
Well done, girls. Moving on to the men's 18 to 20 50 metre backstroke. We have Dylan from Coburg High School in lane 1. Lane 3 will be Zachary from Vermont College in lane 3. Mason was from Berwick College in lane 4. Johan from Maribyrnong in lane 5. Zach from Echuca in lane 6. Nicholas from Greater Shepparton in lane 7. And Josh from Monavale in lane 8. We've got Johan again here.
Yes, he's very busy, Johan. And our record is held by Andrew Rice from Montmorency Secondary College in a time of 27.19. Now, Andrew's now moved up to Noosa.
Has he?
He's
Yeah.
gone up there to St Andrews with Ash Delaney.
Oh, okay.
So-
Coaching with Ash is here.
And
Yeah.
he actually won a medal at Nationals in the
Excellent.
50 back last week. So they're doing really well, those kids up in Noosa at St Andrews. So how are these boys going here? So it's like lane 5. Johan is going to take this out. Yep, 28.60. So pretty
Not
good
too bad,
time.
yep.
Mason was second and Zachary third. So we had a couple of no swims there.
We're now moving on to the multi-class swimmers again for backstroke.
Yep.
We'll have 2 girls races, then we'll have 2 boys races. So we'll have,
Yep, the 12 to 15s.
they're coming out, are they? Yep.
And then the 16 to 20s.
So the first race will be the 12 to 15 girls, and we should have Emily in lane 3, Charlie in lane 4, Sandra in lane 5, and Phoebe in lane 6.
So they're all S14s, so their finish will be as they touch.
As they touch, so look for the winner. So Emily's from Heatherwood School, Charlie is from Patterson River, Sandra is from Ashwood School, and a second swimmer from Heatherwood School is Phoebe.
Where's Patterson River, Andrew? Do you know?
Patterson River's down Werribee Way.
Okay. A lot of schools here I'm not familiar with.
I think I'm right.
We'll check later.
I'm sure someone out there will be able to tell us. You get it wrong. These girls are swimming quite well.
Yep.
For many of them, it's their first time probably swimming outside with no real roof to follow.
Yeah, we've got the cover over the top, which is a little bit of a help for the backstrokers. At Nationals, they had to swim out in the open with nothing to guide them. We saw a lot of people bouncing off the lane ropes.
ropes. For many of them, they're not used to that at all.
No, and it's not very nice bouncing off those lane ropes, let me tell you.
You'll pick the swimmers that do it all the time, that
Yeah,
swim outside a lot, but many of the
these girls have done a good job.
in the southern states.
Coming together, the girls in lanes 4 and 5. Not
Oh,
not
look
too
at that.
far between them.
Less
so
than half
Sandra,
a second between them.
Yep. Sandra and then Charlie. And
Have the
Phoebe's
wins there.
third.
So well done, girls.
Now we have the 16 to 20-year-olds. So we have Montana from Ashwood in 2, Bella from Warrigal in 3, Tara from Ashwood in 4, Jade from Swan Hill in 5, and Sophie from Ashwood in 6. Not sure if they'll all be there. We had a couple of missing earlier.
We've got one,
Let's see
two,
who we've
three.
got. So it look like there might be just 3 of them.
Yeah, lane 2 they only had 3 in the previous race, didn't they?
Yeah, so would be the same ones, I would imagine.
So we've got Bella, Tara, and Jade swimming.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. Hang on, yep, no.
No, we've got 3, 3, 4, and 6.
So it looks like Jade's not swimming, but Sophie is.
Yeah, so Swan Hill. Our Swan Hill girl isn't here.
Nearly need a plane to come down from there.
Just
Might have
about.
missed the plane this morning.
And again, these girls are all the same classification, so
the first past the post wins.
correct.
Strong swim here from Tara.
Yep.
Oh, got a bit of rope crashing going on over there in lane 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Bella. Listen to what April said to you.
So Tara's going to take this out in a 49.19.
Nice finish. Kept the head back. Still coming down the touch second will be
Sophie
Sophie.
101.43.
And then we'll have Bella coming up for third place. Well done, girls.
Good job.
Okay, we'll have the
Bella 114.22.
have the younger boys now in the 12-15 multi-class swim. We've got Hamish from Strathmore. We'll take lane 1. I think he's over there. Taran in lane 2 is from Ashwood School. Dominic in lane 3 is from Bainbridge, if he's there. Lane 4 will be James from Grovedale. Lockie in lane 5 from Sale. Darryl from Swan Hill in lane 6.
Yeah, I don't think
I
he's
don't
there.
think 6 is there.
No.
Lane 7 is Charlie from Seymour. And in lane 8 we have got, yes, Jordan from Ashwood School.
Yeah, so we're just missing lane 6 here. The others are all there. So we've got a few different classifications here. We've got a 9, we've got 14s, and we've got 15s. So
away they go. Again, this one we'll have to wait and see from the classifications who wins. So it won't necessarily be the first one to touch who wins.
So all the results from today would be published on the School Sport Victoria
Yes.
website either later on today or possibly tomorrow.
I think it's probably today.
Yep.
But keep a check on that one. They'll be up as soon as they are available.
Oh, the
Well done,
sun's
boys.
coming out, Andrew.
Oh, we said too much. Yeah, we see blue sky over here. So lane 4 there we had James swimming well. Oh, a long touch there from lane 8 as he stretches back. He's not going to miss that wall.
There it is.
Well done.
Just one more to finish. Charlie.
Good effort from young Charlie there in lane 7. Finishes.
There
Found
we
the wall.
go.
Well done, mate. Event 106 will be the boys 16 to 20 backstroke. We've got lane 2 should be Lockie from Williamstown. Lane 3 will be Anthony from Swan Hill. Yep.
I think
Lane
3's
4
missing.
is Anthony's missing. Lane 3, sorry. Lane 4 is Jack Howell. We did well before on the freestyle. We've got Alex from Ashwood in lane 5. We've got Sebastian from Dalesford in 6. Riley from Greater Shepparton in 7. And James in lane 8.
We're just missing the 2 boys, lane 1 and lane 3.
Backstroke is going there. Again, we have a range of classifications there. We've got S7s, 14s and 9.
Yep.
So again, we'll have to wait for calculations to take place for results.
So 3 and 4 and 5 going together here. So they're both very different classifications,
Yes,
though,
so
a 9 and a 14. So not really competing against each other. Very nice backstroke, though.
Yes.
So Jack has touched first in a time of 38.15. Alex 41.16. Sebastian, 47.71. No, it's changed now, 50.77.
I like the soft
Lachlan
touches.
was a 48.11. Riley, 52.1. James, 58.81. Well done, boys.
And when we talk about soft touches, means the swimmer hasn't touched the touch pad correctly or with enough force to register the time, so they have to do a readjustment.
They use the button time from the backup.
The bottom times are used as backup there. So.
Yep. We move on to the relays now.
Exciting time for all the schools out there.
When they say it's relay time. You'll hear lots of cheering from the stands, I'm sure. From all
so
the
first ones we've got are the Medley relays, and they're in double age groups, so 12 to 14, 15 and 16, and then 17 to 20. So there's a mixture of age groups in each of those.
So the women 12 to 14 first. So in lane 1 we have Girton, lane 2 Victory Lutheran, lane 3 Wonthaggi, lane 4 East Doncaster, lane 5 Parkdale, lane 6 Melbourne Girls College, lane 7 Emmanuel, and lane 8 Maribyrnong.
And we will start with what stroke?
In alphabetical order, Andrew.
Excellent. For those of there who can't work it out, it's alphabetical. We go backstroke first, then we'll have a breaststroke, butterfly, and the freestyler to come home.
Correct.
At the end.
So whether you call it butterfly or fly, it's still in alphabetical order. We have that question comes up every year at division and region.
What's first?
Which one's first? Which end are we at? So the record for this event is held by Maribyrnong College in a time of 2:11.28.
Set in 2012, so nearly 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
So lane 3 has taken an early start with the backstroke. Now this can change quite rapidly in Medley because we've got a strong backstroker, perhaps not as strong a breaststroker. Usually the butterfly at this level is the determining factor for many of these events when it comes to a medley.
So Wonthaggi are going to be first in the backstroke leg. The breaststrokers will go in.
Which will have been Nicolette, I'm guessing. No, it wasn't Nicolette. She's at Leongatha.
I couldn't tell you who they are, to be honest.
Oh, they're holding their lead, though. The breaststroker looks strong.
Yes.
Lane 7 looks pretty good as well over here. Emmanuel coming through with their breaststroker.
See lots of different variations in the breaststroke.
Coming down, we make sure they touch before they leave.
Off they go. Butterflies have got in now. Oh, a very good underwater there from lane 4.
She picked up a lot of ground there on the dive.
She's overtaken that girl already in lane 3.
Yep.
So as you tipped, Andrew, the
butterfly is going to be the determining leg, I think.
So we have to, hopefully they'll have a strong freestyler to finish it off for them. Because they've taken, she's gotten a massive lead here.
She's taken about 4 body lengths there.
Yeah. So that's East Doncaster in lane 4. And the freestyler will hop in now. She's got a very, very good, given her a really good head start. So I think they'll be struggling to catch her from here.
Yep, it could be an interesting race for second if some of these strong girls come through. No, it looks comfortable there at the moment. So it looks like Wonthaggi will come second. Third is coming up though in lane 6 here, I think. Coming through with a strong finish. So well done to the girls there in a time of 2:16.93.
So, yep, East Doncaster, Melbourne Girls and Wonthaggi.
So strong swimming from the girls from Wonthaggi. Call that there to Dylan Muir, who's the head coach down that way. Looking after most of those girls. Okay, we move on to the boys 12-14 medley. In lane 1 we have Leongatha Secondary College. Lane 2 we'll have University High School. Lane 3 St Mary's College Seymour. Glen Eagles in lane 4. Lane 5 is Mount Waverley. Maribyrnong in lane 6. Emmanuel College in lane 7. And Catherine Macaulay College in lane 8.
So Maribyrnong hold the record in this event for a 2:03.74.
2:03.74. We'll see if they can break it this year. Again, we're starting over the top, so the girls will stay in the water while the boys jump in and start their race. Yep. So just waiting for the boys to enter the water. Our backstroke is going in first. Lane 9 needs to come back off the block.
So we've got 8 lanes here.
So a full house again.
Yep.
Okay, off with a good start. Who's good under the water? Lane 4. No,
Oh, there
lane
we go.
3's got it. Yeah, Vitzel coming up, but good. Strong underwater. Lane 3 though, good start. From St Mary's College, Seymour. Ooh.
Okay, so it looks like we've got Mount
Lane 5,
Waverley
yes.
in lane 5.
With a very nice backstroke. Long reach there.
Yep, so he'll touch first. We need to be careful here with the changeovers. We don't want to get disqualified.
No, it's a long way to come and just have someone go a little bit early.
Yep.
Off they do in their breaststroke.
Yes. So the breaststroke in lane 4 looks quite fast.
Yes, he's going to make a fair bit of ground up.
Yep. So that's Glen
So breaststroke
Eagles.
and butterfly are the technical strokes, which make a little bit of a difference in these ones.
Yeah.
They'll come through in a medley.
Lane 5's holding on.
Yep. The different techniques there.
Absolutely.
Nice short, fast stroke and the longer stroke in lane 4. Off they go with the butterfly.
So this looks like it's worth
Okay.
a USB-C to feed one of those.
So it looks like lane 4's taken the lead here.
Yep.
Just those
With a
first
strong
couple.
butterfly.
Yeah, a couple of strokes and he was in front. So that's Glen Eagles. Where's Glen Eagles? Do we know? I don't know.
No, couldn't
No.
tell you.
And here's our freestyler coming in. It's quite strong, so probably pretty hard to catch from there.
Thinking it may be down in the Western District area.
You think? Okay. I'll mark you on that later. Get Dr. Google out. So Glen Eagles are going to take this out in a time of 2:15.14. So good swim there, followed by lane 3, which was St Mary's Seymour, and in third place in lane 5 was Mount Waverley. So Maribyrnong not keeping hold of their
No,
record here.
Yes. Glen Eagles is in the Dandenong area.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so next up we have the older girls, the the middle-aged girls, should I say, 15 to 16 medley relay. So in lane 1 we have Bendigo South East, lane 2 Leongatha, lane 3 Melbourne Girls College, lane 4 Mac Robertson High, lane 5 Canterbury Girls, lane 6 Maribyrnong College, lane 7 Cathedral College Wangaratta, and lane 8 Emmanuel College. And Maribyrnong again hold the record in this event.
2014. I think Luciaville might have been in that record team.
2:08.44.
Pretty strong time.
Yeah.
Away again, it's a fairly straight line.
Yep.
All schools involved there.
Looks like lane 6 has just got a bit of a lead here. So that's Maribyrnong.
Lane 1 over there looks pretty good too.
Yeah.
Lane 1.
Lane 1, Bendigo Southeast. Yep, she's going to touch first.
All in for the breaststroke now. So away. Again, a technical stroke, so we'll see who can come through here well.
Yep. So lane 1 and lane 2's catching her.
Maribyrnong, they were
Lane
putting
6,
a bit of a show there.
Absolutely.
Coming in for the change to Butterfly.
So lane 1 will hold on to the lead here at
Lane
the
3's made a good
changeover.
pickup. See the underwater work and see who comes up in front here. Excellent start from lane 3.
Yeah, so
It's a fight between lanes 3 and 1 at the moment.
yeah, so
we've
lane
got-
3 is Melbourne Girls College.
And we've got Bendigo South in lane 1. See what the depth we've got here for the 4th and final lap of Freestyle.
Okay. So as you said, 1 and 3, I think are going to be our top 2 here.
They're our podium swimmers, and I'll see who fights out to the end. I think it'll be a tight finish.
Looks like
No, 3's. So Melbourne High. Melbourne Girls
Melbourne
College,
Girls,
sorry.
yep. Looks like they're going to hold on to
Is
that
taking
lead
the lead.
quite comfortably. Two 11.25 for Melbourne Girls. Second place is Mac Robertson, and third place Lee and Gather.
Okay, so there's a changing there in that final leg of the Freestyle. Okay, we've got the 15, 16-year-old boys now about to commence. We've got lane 1, we'll have Lee and Gather. Lane 2 will be St Joe's College from Echuca. Lane 3 will be Strathmore Secondary College. Lane 4 is Melbourne High School, who hold the event record. Lane 5 is Templestowe College. Lane 6 will be University High School. Lane 7 is Cathedral College in Wangaratta, and then Brow College in lane 8.
Looks like lane 8's a withdrawal.
No, lane 8.
So as you said, Melbourne High hold the event record here of a 1:15.16. So I'm sure they'll be looking to
1:55.16 back in 2000. So it was a last event
55.
time.
Sorry, yep.
They're away. Also, strong underwater from 5 and 6 there. But lane 4 has got a early
Yeah.
lead there from Melbourne High, which would be Stone, I'm guessing.
Yeah, looks like Stone.
Stone's taken a lead there. Breaststrokers ready themselves. And in.
So I know a lot of these swimmers by their swimming club, not so much the school they go
Schools,
to.
Yes. That changes a fair bit out in the cities.
Yeah, so good breaststroke there from
Yep.
their swimmer, whoever that may be.
Yep. Getting a good lead. And that lead, as it looks now, will get longer as soon as the butterfly goes in, because that's a faster stroke
Yep.
in most cases, so they'll get a bigger lead as they get away in the butterfly before the next butterfly can get in.
See how they go.
Nice flat stroke going on there.
So lane 4 still got a comfortable lead here. Coming, finishing off in the freestyle. Yeah, so they'll definitely be the winner here. So Melbourne High, I don't think they'll break their record, but a good time nonetheless. So they're going to finish off in a 1:57.84.
Good effort. And that was Melbourne.
Yep.
High.
Second was Templestowe, 2:04.17, and in third place Strathmore in a 2:08.60. So now we move on to the 17 to 20 women's medley relay. So in lane 1 we'll have Warrnambool College. In lane 2, Catherine Macaulay College. Lane 3, Melbourne Girls College. Lane 4, Catholic College Wodonga. Lane 5, Maribyrnong College. Lane 6, Lavala. Lane 7, Vermont Secondary College. And lane 8, Elwood College. And the record for this event is a 2:10.67 held by Canterbury Girls back in 2013.
Another good record then from a while ago.
Yep. Right. Looks like they're all there.
Full 8 lanes ready to go.
Yep.
Off on the backstroke leg. And
Lane 2.
2 come
Yep.
up there.
So that's
Lanes.
pretty sure that'll be Layla.
Yep. And lane 6 was Lavala College. Yep. So one of the out of the Ford factory down that way.
Okay. Okay, so lane 2.
Nice touch there. Lane
Breaststroke is
3
coming.
and 6 in that order at the moment. Coming through on the breaststroke.
So you'll see the differences in the breaststroke in lane 2 to 3. Lane 2 is quite a fast stroke, and lane 3 tends to spend a bit more time under the water.
Going for more of the glide stroke. Powerful through the water.
They're all catching up now.
Lane 6 looks good out here, coming through. Or lane 7 it is, I think.
6 and 5. So lane 2 will hold on to their lead going into the butterfly.
Yep.
Good underwater work there.
3 girls coming up together there, so it'll be see how they move down the field through the butterfly.
So they've all caught up now.
I think it's anybody's race between those 4 girls, or even the 5 girls
Yeah,
probably, depending on the
absolutely.
freestyler coming through.
Yep.
To finish.
Couldn't even tell you who's going to touch first in this changeover at this point. Whoop, looks
Yep,
like
all 4
lane
together. We got
lane
pick
2
that one.
still just holding on to that lead.
It's obviously going to come down to the freestyler in this one,
Yep.
and they all look very strong.
Lane 3 looks particularly good.
Yep.
And 4.
So 2, 3, 4 are fighting it out. 3 and 4 now fighting it out.
And lane 6 is coming home hard. Looks like it's going to be
pick
lane
that one.
4.
3
Well,
or
it says
4.
3.
We'll wait and
but
see.
we'll wait and see
Hold our
what-
breath on that one. I picked 3.
Yeah, 3. 2:14.05, Melbourne Girls College. Second was lane 4, Catholic College Wodonga. And in third place was lane 2, Catherine Macaulay.
Right. Very close race between those 3 schools.
Yep.
Okay, event 114, which is the boys 17:20 to 200 metre IM relay. We've got Monavale in lane 1, Girton in lane 2, Maribyrnong College in lane 3, Melbourne is lane 4, who hold the record. Lane 5 is Baldwin High School, 6 is Catholic College Wodonga, Montmorency Secondary College in lane 7, and Mary MacKillop College in lane 8.
So that record held by Melbourne High from 2010, a 1:52.73.
Very good time.
So this is the last of our medley relays.
Yep.
And then we'll move into the 400 freestyle.
400 swimmers.
So it looks like we're missing lane 1. So Monterey aren't with us for the
Monterey with
relay.
us. And lane 4 we have
So Melbourne
Melbourne
High.
High taking an early lead.
Yep. Some great underwater there by
Yep.
their breaststroker.
Got full distance there.
Staying quite high in the water.
Yep, the high stroke rate there. Lane 1, lane 2 though is looking pretty strong over there too. We'll see what the butterflies hold for us.
Okay, so Melbourne High is still in front. And their butterfly are looking quite strong there.
Strong and yes, increasing their lead at this stage, I would think. Staying nice and flat on the water, getting a nice dry back, so staying high on the water.
So that looks like lane 3 coming up there, which is Maribyrnong. I'm pretty sure that's Johan doing the fly leg.
Yep.
Yep, that was Johan, and now it'll be down to the freestylers, I think, here.
Oh,
between 3 and 4.
Two very different styles here, with the straight arm over her, which is becoming more prevalent at the moment for the sprinters.
And you find some of
the
them do one straight arm and one bent arm.
It's all about getting that shoulder rotation and fast through the water.
Yeah, so very comfortable win.
Finish.
158.52. Second Maribyrnong at 201.73.
Close for third though.
Third looks like Baldwin in a 205.37. So now we move into our distance events, 400 freestyle.
The 400 is the biggest distance that we have at school sport.
Yes.
So these are our longest events.
And only freestyle in a 400. We don't do a 4 IM. So we've got 8 swimmers here, 12 to 20. So we should have lane 1, Madison from Foster. Lane 2, Ingrid from Terang. Lane 3, Luana from Parkdale. Lane 4, Alyssa from Box Hill. Lane 5, Layla from Melton. Lane 6, Natasha from Melbourne Girls College. Lane 7, Arnica from Catholic College Wodonga. And in lane 8 is Kira from Marist Bendigo.
And we have a full house, it looks like there. We've got all 8 swimmers here, which is good. So there's some girls here have come in with some strong credentials.
So 8 laps of the pool here, Andrew.
Get the mathematicians out there counting.
All right, so Alyssa in lane 4. She was a finalist in this event in her age group at Vic Age Champs, so she came 6th. And Layla in lane 5 was another finalist, coming 9th. And Natasha, also a finalist, just outside the podium, finishing in 4th place.
Were they all the same age group?
I couldn't tell you that, to be perfectly honest, but I don't think so.
Maybe from different age groups, probably.
I think so.
Yep.
So the record holder for this is Sophie Caldwell from Ringwood in a time of 4:26.16 from 2017. As Sophie still swims. She swims out of Nunawading.
Okay, yep. A big, strong team from Nunawading.
Yep.
So the girls at the front there are staying fairly close together.
Yep, so you'll get the ones that will try and go out hard and try and take the lead early and see if they can hold on. And then the ones that will just sit back and wait till they
have the last 50 to go and see what happens there.
Power home.
Again, we'll look at the turns and see who's strong out of the turns and who can make a bit each time there if they do it properly.
So if I remember rightly, I think Layla won an event earlier.
Yep.
And Natasha's already swum today, and so has Alyssa.
And Madison, I think, in lane 1. So they're backing up a lot of these girls. More in one event.
So 3, 4, 5 and 6 are all pretty close at the moment.
Bit of cat and mouse going on. Keep an eye on each other. The odd turn of the head to the other side to see where the other swimmer is occasionally.
So we'll be back here again on Monday, Andrew, for the primary schools.
There are events there. In the primary schools, you'll notice they won't have as many of the multiple events because they can only swim 2 events individually in the primary level. So
they just do the 50s and the relays, don't they?
Yes, 50s and the relays. And each swimmer can only swim in 2 events, whereas the swimmers here can swim into up to 5
5
individual events.
Yes. So 4, 5 and 6 here, pretty much going stroke for stroke.
Yep, not much in it at all.
So that's Alyssa, Layla and Natasha. And they're all club swimmers, these girls.
And they'd all know each other's times probably to a T.
I'm sure
and
they
who
all
can-
know each other quite well.
When do they normally take off and where they
So
slow
lane
down
5, Layla is first at the turn there in a 2:59.
They're coming down for their 6th lap.
Lane 6 is starting to put the pedal down a bit now. So that's Natasha. Yeah. So Layla holding on to the lead here just by a couple of seconds. Layla's kicked again. We'll see how they go with their underwaters after this last turn. Yeah, it's going to be between these two girls. I think Layla's looks quite
She
comfortably.
looks comfortable there, yep.
Yeah, but don't
But
count
so- yeah,
Natasha
no, she-
out.
she's
She'll
still strong
come
too.
home strong, yeah.
She's keeping an eye on her all the way though.
Yeah. So I don't think she's going to catch her now.
No, she's
Layla,
going away
yeah,
with it now,
Layla
finishing off nice and strong.
watching her, and she
Bringing
knows
her kick in.
exactly what's going on. So Layla's going to touch in a time of 4:47.30. So the board says Alyssa's come second, but I think Natasha may have touched second. Soft touch. We'll wait for the board to adjust.
Yeah, they haven't got her time on there yet.
No, it'll come up in a moment. Just wait for the girl in lane 8 to finish.
Yes, we can't make the adjustment until everyone is finished. And
Correct.
they can readjust.
So there we go. Natasha second and Alyssa third.
Come on, girls. Move on to the boys, 400 metres now. We've got Harrison from St Augustine in Kyabram, lane 1. Oscar from McKinnon Secondary College in lane 2. Connor Hayes from Eltham High School in lane 3. Cameron from Belmont in lane 4. Joshua from Vermont in lane 5. Luke Muir from Wonthaggi in lane 6. Mackie from Wodonga Senior College in lane 7, and Dylan from Marion College Ararat in lane 8. I think we've got them all. Yes.
So our record here is held by Silas Harris from Viewbank in a time of 4:03.26.
Which is very, very fast.
Yep.
I don't think anyone will get near that one, but we'll have to wait and see.
Certainly will. So we've got Luke in lane 6. He attended Age Nationals in this event.
Yes.
And Connor in lane 3. He won gold in this event in his age group at States last month.
So it'll be a very tight race, hopefully, between those two. Probably Connor might have the goods, you think.
He's pretty strong. He's like a machine. He just keeps going.
Let's roll the arms over and keep going. But we have an early start here from lane 5. It's Josh. Yep. Wearing his Vermont hat.
So, yep, Joshua and Connor, first and second at the turn. So they're spread out a little bit here
Yes.
at the
this
moment.
stage. We'll see what happens through the middle of the race.
Yeah. Josh is going to turn in front again. I'm pretty sure Connor's 15. I'm not sure how old Josh is.
Lockie, back on for results when you're ready. Sorry, the clock. Wait, it's coming now. Clock, sorry.
So,
Yeah, lane 3 over there is looking
yeah, there's
comfortable as well.
a little bit of a change here
Yeah,
after
Connor's
that
coming
turn.
through, yeah.
So they're going to be a bit closer here at this turn than what they were at the last one.
To the halfway mark at 200.
Yep. Josh has turned first in a 2:11 and Connor second in a 2:12 and then Luke third in a 2:13. So just 1 second between each of them.
Which is good racing from the boys at this stage.
Yep. Some of these boys could have even been in one of the relays earlier.
Well, possibly, yes.
So they're going to go in pretty much together here. Lanes, yep, 3 and 5. So Connor's taken the lead now by just under a second.
He comes down for his 6th lap.
Yep.
Got about 150 to go.
So just have to hope he hasn't peaked too early.
Yes, see how he goes. If he's distance swimmer though, he should have.
Yes, he does swim to 1500, so he'll
But Josh is making a strong challenge here again.
Yeah.
Very little in it.
So, yep, just half a second. And then
Good
Luke.
turn from Luke there.
Yeah, he's turned in 3rd place.
Did really well underwater actually.
Yeah, that's the key. I think sometimes you start to run out of breath and
Yes.
it's like, how long can I hold my breath until I have to come up?
Can I get those dolphin kicks in?
Yeah. And of
Oh,
course,
here we go.
we can't go past that 15-metre mark on any of the turns, just like the start.
Which is the false start rope, which you can't see normally.
You can
but
just see it there,
yeah.
but... All right, so Connor's still holding on in 3:55, Josh 3:56, and Luke 3:56.3, and Josh has slipped back to 3rd now in a
And Connor's taken the
3:56.6. Yeah.
You'll notice the boys should start to bring their feet in now.
Yeah, so
Trying to get a bit of a kick happening to.
Connor's put his foot on the pedal here, so he didn't peak too early.
No, he's
He kept some in the tank.
strategically moved his race beautifully.
Yep, so he's going to take... Oh, no, so Luke.
Has come
Where
through
did
as
he come
second.
from?
Yeah, Luke's
Oh,
been-
no, the board's changed again. So,
Yeah, Luke Mule will come through as second.
so Connor's come first in a 4:26.88, and then we'll see what happens with second, because I don't think Luke's time hasn't come back up yet.
So he'll come in as second. There he is.
Yeah, so Luke
4:27,
4:27. So not much in it. Just over a second between first and second. And Josh third in a 4:31.72. Just waiting for Dylan to finish here. And then we go back to the multi-class for the breaststroke.
Dylan from Ararat. Come down a fair way today. Good boy.
Go. So, as I said, now we have our multi-class breaststrokers. So, if you ever see the multi-class program, you'll see they have an S for all the other strokes, but then for the breaststroke, they'll have an SB, because often they'll have different considerations for breaststroke.
And those considerations are for the referee to have a look at to
Correct.
make sure that the swimmer still has to do the stroke correctly according to their disability.
Correct. So we might think it doesn't look right,
But
it most times is.
yes,
So
they'll
we've
have a separate classification for breaststroke normally.
Yeah, so we've got 3 S14 swimmers and an SB6 swimmer here. So we've got Emily from Heatherwood in 3. We've got Kayla from Merbau North in 4. Samantha from Ashwood in 5, and Sandra also from Ashwood in lane 6. Are they all there, Andrew?
They are. We've got 4 swimmers there.
Fantastic. And then after the breaststroke multi-class, we move into the individual medley 200 metre races. Doing well here, these girls.
Good looking breaststrokes there, these 2 girls.
So Kayla a 58.16, Samantha a 10061.
Coming up, we should have.
Yep, Emily's a soft touch. Here she comes a 118.05, and we'll just wait for Sandra to finish. You've got to take your hat off to these girls swimming breaststroke. It's a really technical stroke.
And that's why you'll notice those slightly smaller fields probably in some of these because
Correct.
it is technical.
Absolutely.
And they don't. Many of them will swim the freestyle and the backstroke, but not the breaststroke.
So we'll just wait for Sandra's time to come up. 1:44.47. Well done. And now we've got the 16 to 20 girls. So all 3 girls here are from Ashwood. So they're all SB 14. So we'll have a
First past the post.
We'll have a bronze, silver and gold medalist here. So we've got Montana in lane 3, Tara in lane 4 and Sophie in lane 5. Let's see if they're all there, these 3 girls. Looks like
2 starters only, 4 and 5.
okay.
So we have Tara and Sophie.
So Montana's missing. Yep, so we're going to shoot to Raf now for an interview. So.
Coming down here now, we've got Tara is leading the breaststroke here.
Yep.
G'day, we're here at the State Swimming Championships and I'm here with the very lovely Matt Temple. Matt, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
And what brings you to the championships today?
Growing up through my high school, I competed at these School Sport Victoria Championships and I just loved it. Meeting new people, swimming against your mates, it was a experience.
Brilliant stuff. Now, you're part of the Australian Dolphin swimming team. What does it mean to make a team like that?
It's everyone's dream, I think. It's just an overwhelming feeling. It's an exciting feeling. You're one of not many, I guess, and to represent your country, there's nothing better.
Brilliant stuff. Now, I guess you're tracking for Tokyo. You're hoping to hit Tokyo. What sort of things do you need to achieve to get there?
So our trials for Tokyo are in June. So from now until June, I'm knuckling down, training hard, and getting ready to race fast.
And how important is school sport for you as you were growing up, going to school? What school did you go to and how did it go?
So I went to Greensborough College. They also participated in this. And doing this is a big stepping stone into other competitions such as the state championships, then national championships and so on.
Brilliant stuff. Well, it's so good having you here. We're now going to go back to the championships. Thanks for coming and being part of the presentation.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you very much for having me.
Boys 12-15 breaststroke multi-class. We've had one, the boys unfortunately fall in, so there'll be a little bit of delay while they get organised there. We should have in lane 2 will be Jordan from Ashwood. Lane 3 will be Dominic from Banbridge. Lane 4 is Hamish from Strathmore College, Secondary College. Lockie is from Sale in lane 5. Theron is from Ashwood School in lane 6, and James is from Grovedale in lane 7.
Looks like they're all there. So even though we had one fall in,
I think they will allow that one to go ahead.
looks like they're still standing up there ready to go, yep. So we've got a couple of 9s, couple of 14s and a 15 here.
So again, we'll have to wait and see
The point
results
score.
from the point score. All boys are off. With varying types of starts there. I'm right. Looking good here in lane 6, I think it is. At the moment, we've got swimming very well there in lane 4 is Hamish.
Yep.
Or lane 3 it is actually, sorry.
And James in lane 7. Yep. So James is touched first, but again, not necessarily the order that they will medal.
Now the boys are finishing well. Congratulations to each of those and their coaches back at home, if they're listening, and their schools for encouraging them to participate in this event today.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on to the senior boys now. We should have in lane 1 Jesse from Hampton.
No,
Hampton,
looks like
no,
Jesse's
looks
not there.
Riley from Greater Shepparton. Lachlan from Williamstown in lane 3. Jack for Cambria in lane 4. Dalesford Secondary College is Sebastian. Anthony in lane
6 is
no,
missing
lane
by the
6.
looks of it.
Okay.
But we have got someone standing behind the block. Oh no, 8's over the page. Beg your pardon,
Okay,
Andrew.
we've got Ryan in lane 7 from Ashwood, and lane 8 is Alex from Ashwood School as well.
So we've got SB 7, 10, 14 here.
Boys are looking ready to go there. Jack's preparing himself there. Lane 4.
I wonder if it looks really cold out there, Andrew.
Probably a bit cooler now. Bit of a breeze there, which has come across the water. And these boys are being made to wait at the moment for water to be cleared the other end, I think. Whistle has gone. They're now standing up on their blocks, getting prepared. And they're off. Taking an early lead is Jack, I think, in lane 4 there. Right.
It's quite a nice smooth breaststroke there.
Yeah. Jack has been swimming for a number of years now and competing at this level for many
that's
of these.
great. 39.68. It's
Part of
fantastic.
Team Vic as well, so he's competed at a national level at this stroke as well.
So
So
just
Jack's finished there with a
7.
39.68.
Lane 8's lost his goggles, so he can't see where he's going.
Going makes it very difficult to do.
Nearly there. There we
At least
go.
with breaststroke, he can get his head out of the water
True.
occasionally and have a look.
So now we move on to the 200 metre individual medley. So first up we have the women's 12 to 15 age group. So in lane 1 we have Erica from Notre Dame. In lane 2, Sarah from Matthew Flinders. Lane 3, Olivia from Doncaster. Lane 4, Matilda from Mercy in Camperdown. Lane 5, Esther from Alkira. Lane 6, Darcy from St Helena. Lane 7, Celeste from Maryborough. And lane 8, Taylor from Catholic College, Sale. And they're all there, the girls.
Excellent.
So 50 metres of each stroke. Different order, though, than the relay medley.
This time we start with a dive.
Yep. Start with the fly, followed by the backstroke,
Then into
breaststroke, and freestyle to finish off.
And the backstroke to breaststroke will be very interesting to see what types of turns the girls
There's
are doing.
about 4 different turns,
Yes,
I think,
it'll
that
all
are
be very interesting. In fashion at the moment.
yes. So we have what they call the suicide turn. We have the bucket turn. We have the touch turn.
We have a flip turn, if you want to
Yeah.
call it that, or
So a lot of them will.
crossover turn.
Yes, they'll play around with all of them to see which one suits them best.
And many of them fly very close to DQing.
They do. They
when they're
do.
learning, particularly when they're learning.
Yes. So butterfly into breaststroke, we must touch with 2 hands.
The backstroke there as they come back and off
Backstroke,
under
sorry.
the water.
Yep,
Again, they can't go any further than 15 metres underwater.
correct. The only stroke that doesn't count in is breaststroke.
Correct.
Go as far as your split stroke and one
Allows
dolphin
you
kick
to.
will take you. So it looks like lane
3 and
5
5 are doing
travelling here well, Esther.
and Olivia.
So that's a nice backstroke there in lane 5. Now that's a touch turn, another touch turn, another touch turn.
Touch turn.
Seems to be the in thing for this age group, the touch turn. They've all done
Yeah,
the same
touch, yep.
turn. Now this is where you'll see the lead change most
Yes.
times in the IM.
Because in an IM, often the breaststroke is the leg that they struggle with.
Yep.
Because they're not their strongest stroke. And or you'll see the breaststroker come through who is a strong breaststroker. and
Correct.
pick up a lot of ground at this point.
So Sarah in lane 2, she won a silver medal in the 12-year-old girls age group at States in this event.
So she's one to look for.
So
coming
she's
through.
one of the younger ones here. So
Again, because this is age group is between 12 and 15.
Correct.
So she would have another 3 years probably in the same age group.
and the record is a 2:23.72, held by Samantha Hamill from way back in
Way back when.
2005,
Yep.
Sunbury Secondary College.
Again, another member of our team, big team, back in years gone by.
So that record's going to still hold today.
She became an Olympian,
Yep.
competed at the Olympics.
So Esther's going to win here very comfortably in a time of 2:31.07. And in second
Close to
place,
second for third.
Olivia in a 2:38.36. And third, Sarah in a 2:44.03. Or no, it's changed now for Darcy,
Probably Darcy.
2:38.
No,
So Esther, Olivia, and Darcy.
Okay, the boys 12 to 15 will be commencing when this race is finished. In lane 1 we'll have Julian from Catholic College, Wodonga. Lane 2 should be Jackson from St Mary of the Angels in Secondary College. Lachlan from Beaumaris in lane 3. Logan from East Doncaster in lane 4. Connor, who's from a few today, won the race previously from Eltham. Everin, they're away and we're about to have a think. Yep. Everin in lane 6, Finn in lane 7, and Kaylin in lane 8.
Dead. Now, I'm here at the State Swimming Championships, and I'm here with the very lovely Chloe Dew. Chloe, what brings you to MSAC today?
I'm one of the region coordinators for the primary school sector, and also I really love swimming, so I made sure that my name was on the list nice and early so that I could be here for the day.
Now, you're one of our Team Vic officials as well for swimming for the 10 to 19 years team as well. You've been at that for a few years. What is it that you love about swimming?
I guess chlorine in the veins. I started swimming myself. I was a swimmer back in the day, a long, long time ago. And I guess it hooks you in. Once you're a swimmer, you just can't ever get that out of your system. So, yep.
Now, some people have heard you say that you're a coordinator. Tell me, what is involved in being an SSV coordinator?
It's all about organising and facilitating events for students all across your region, so making sure that they have as many sporting opportunities as possible, just to give our students around the state as much as they can. That's what we're all about.
Brilliant stuff, and you're also a teacher as well, so you're very, very busy. In fact, what's the best part about a day like today?
Oh, geez, the best part about something like today is just mixing up the routine. So, you know, I'm a primary school PE teacher, so lots and lots of the same thing each and every day, but coming out to an event like this, it just gives you a buzz. It's really good. It's so exciting to see the sport taking place.
It is so exciting. We've got 148 events. We've got just shy of 345 kids competing, students competing. We've certainly got 33 multi-class. Tell me about the multi-class athletes in competing today.
I've actually been working with a multi-class down in the marshalling area, and I'll just say this before anything else, they are the most entertaining group of swimmers. They all tell me that they chat more when they're nervous, whereas most swimmers, you know, stop talking when they get nervous, and so I've heard all sorts of funny stories in there today, and just the buzz and bubbly nature of many of our multi-class swimmers is really great.
Brilliant stuff, and we love having you on board, and we certainly love having you as one of our coordinators, so thank you very much for all the work you do, Chloe.
No worries. Thank you very much, Raf. Appreciate it.
In that event was Logan from East Doncaster, coming in with a time of 2:20.65.
Connor second, 2:27, and Lachlan third, 2:29. All right, so now we're moving on to the girls 16 to 20 200 metre individual medley. So we'll have a whole field of 10 swimmers here. We have 2 invitations. So
and who to look for in lane 9?
We've got in lane 0, Vivian from Brentwood. In lane 1, Rebecca from Albert Park. Lane 2, Veda from Bendigo Southeast. Lane 3, Charlie from Melbourne Girls College. Lane 4, Charlize from Maribyrnong. Lane 5, Sophie from Currumbara. Lane 6, Alyssa from Box Hill. Lane 7, Rosie from Catholic College Wodonga. Lane 8, Maggie from Emmanuel College, and Lane 9, Tara from Montmorency. So Charlie in Lane 3, she was a finalist in this event for her age group at Vic Champs, coming 4th. Charlie's the same, coming 5th. And Tara in Lane 9, she swam this event at state age last month and broke the 18-year-old Victorian record.
So she should do fairly well at this event.
I hope so. This is her pet event at the moment.
Excellent. If you can do a medleys, that's excellent work.
So
shout out to Brentwood Secondary College while I'm here as well, where my daughter-in-law is a teacher there. Beck Marks, say hi. And her strongest leg?
Breaststroke.
Is breaststroke. So
weakest leg? Backstroke.
Usually the case with breaststrokers.
She's doing all right at the moment.
Yeah, she's holding her own, definitely.
Been doing a lot of work on her backstroke in training.
And you can see the fruits of it coming into
There's
action here.
Turn.
Oh, crossover turn.
Yep.
Another crossover turn. And I see the older girls.
Yeah.
They're all learning the new skills and working them here.
So when Tara broke this record at age last month, she actually broke her teammate's record, which was Cotty, who's an Olympian.
There.
So
pressure is on.
Yes. I can't imagine she'll get anywhere near her PB today, but
No, not when they're training in hard at the moment.
no. But hopefully
Preparing
enough
for
to.
Olympic trials.
Yes, so they'll.
So wish her luck
some
for
of these
that.
swimmers will head off to Sydney before that next month for the Sydney Open.
Yep.
And
Which for some of them is a last chance for qualifying
Correct.
times.
Just a hit out, bit of a race practice for some of them because they missed out on so much racing.
Through 2019.
Yeah.
2020.
2020.
Sorry. Yep. Especially the Victorians.
So she's just headed past her PB now. So
Not quite there, but that's okay.
she's going to finish in a 2:19.11, which I'm pretty confident is a record. Yep, by
Just a bit.
over 4 seconds. So and that was Sophie Caldwell's
Back
record
in
from
17.
2017.
Well done, Tara.
So second was Charlie in a 2:32 and third was Charlize in 2:37 flat. So Veta didn't swim in lane 2.
Okay, we should move on to the boys 16 to 20.
Vivian's just finishing off over in lane 0.
Well done, Vivian. She comes into the finish. Well done.
There we go.
Boys that will start in this race should be in lane 1. We should have Riley from Mount Waverley Secondary College, Nathan from Gilson, Luke Muir again, who was in the 400 and came second before, is now in lane 3. Mateo is from Northcote High School in lane 4. Deacon from St Bridget's College in Horsham in lane 5. Mackie from Wodonga Senior College in lane 6. William from Melbourne High School in 7. And Jordan from Charlton should be in lane 8. Yep.
Yep. So they're all there.
And they're off in the butterfly leg. Underwater work from lane 3 was phenomenal.
So the record here is a 2:09.56 held by Will Sharp from McKinnon back in 2019, which was our last state event.
There's a lot of records.
And the swimmer in lane 4, Mateo, he was a finalist in his age group for this event at Vic Age, finishing in 8th place.
So again, another one to look for.
So it looks like lane 7's turned first, which is William.
Again, the lean can change here with specialty strokes. Usually the butterflies are fairly good at their backstroke as well. But the breaststroke will tell. Has a good lead though at the moment, leading from the backstroke to the breaststroke. With a touch turn.
So William's still holding the
Crossover.
lead. But they could change now in the breaststroke.
Breaststrokers can come up through this one.
Lane 4's breaststroke look pretty strong. So that's Mateo.
Lane 5 looks to be picking him a little bit too as well. Deacon. Looks like a bit of a breaststroker.
He's going to hold on to that lead at the turn, William.
Get a bit more of a lead coming out of there.
So
Holding on to his freestyle lead there.
lane 4's coming home strong, but I don't think he's going to catch
Mateo's-
lane 7.
Yeah, I think Mateo's got that one second tied up nicely, but lane 7 seems to be breaking away from the rest of the field there, taking a bigger lead, finishing in.
Yep, so he's
And a 220.
220.26. Second was Mateo in a 2:23.74, and third Deacon in a 2:27.28.
Well done, boys.
So now we move into the last of our events for today, which is the freestyle relays.
Lots of excitement here back in the schools that are watching now.
Yep.
Probably on some of you on lunchtime breaks now. They get to watch your school and live streaming. Lots of cheering in the classrooms, please.
So hopefully they're all watching and they're not doing any work today.
They're allowed to do a little bit of work. Having a good break.
Yes.
So we'll start with the girls. 12-13.
Yep, so St Joseph's Echuca in lane 1, Emmanuel College in 2, Melbourne Girls College in 3, Baldwin High in 4, Frankston High in 5, Nagle College Bairnsdale in 6, Maribyrnong College in 7, and Notre Dame in lane 8.
And we have a full field, I think.
Yep, looks like they're
Way
all there.
off.
So Melbourne Girls College hold the event record here in a 2:01.53.
Frankston have taken the early lead. Oh, another interview coming up. Here's that one.
Over to RAF with Brendan Smith.
Red there.
And I'm here at the State Swimming Championships, and I'm here with Brendan Smith. Brendan, what brings you to the championships today?
For me personally, I just love giving back, watching the next generation swim and seeing what the future of the sport holds.
Now, you're a swimmer with a bright future. What was it like competing in school sport, and how much of a factor did school sport play in your swimming journey?
I think it's a huge part because especially when you have all your friends at school, they might not necessarily see you compete at a club level, but they always love to get around you to school level. So I think it really helps, especially at school level, to promote physical activity.
Now, what school did you go to?
Yarra Valley Grammar.
Great school, Yarra Valley Grammar. Now, what's your highest achievement so far? If we were to ask you what's the best thing you've ever achieved in terms of swimming sport, what would they be?
There's a few. I'm very proud to say that I've competed in the International Swimming League for the New York Breakers. I've also just recently won my first national title at Nationals. So, yeah, there's a few up there, but probably New York Breakers is the biggest one.
Now, I guess it's a dumb question, but are your eyes set on Tokyo? Is that where you want to be?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping to get into that qualifying time in, I think it's 9 weeks now at the trials. That's a big focus of mine. I'm training hard. Hopefully I get there.
Brilliant stuff. Well, we've loved having you here at the championships, being part of a whole process of giving presentations. So thanks for being part of it, and we look forward to seeing your name up in lights in Tokyo.
Thank you very much.
Okay, the winners in that one was Frankston High School came first and Baldwin was second. It's the boys one. Coming up now, we have the boys 12-13 200 freestyle relay. We should have Catherine Macaulay College in lane 1, Leongatha in lane 2, McKinnon Secondary College in 3, Maribyrnong in lane 4, Mount Waverley in lane 5, Northcote in lane 6, Cathedral College Wangaratta in lane 7, and rounding it out lane 8 will be Emmanuel College.
Okay, so this one, the record is a 1:59.76 held by Kew High School.
Kew High School.
So who won that girls' relay, did you say, Andrew?
Frankston High School.
Very good.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
With Baldwin came second.
Fantastic.
And they're off and racing. Good starts for some of the boys. Lanes 1 and 2 in particular. Get at this age group for a school to get 4 good swimmers together is often a big ask.
Yes.
You'll always have a couple of club swimmers in your school, but to get 4 club swimmers is often harder
Absolutely.
to do. So, particularly the younger age groups.
Yeah, and I think a lot of swimmers have given up after COVID. You know, a lot of
Yes,
them found
yes,
it hard
hard
to
to
get
come
back
back,
in the
yep.
water after, some of them were out of the water for 8 months.
Yes, and it's a long time to be out of the water, and it's a long
It
time to
is.
come back. And if you're just beginning your swimming career, then it's sometimes easy to do other sports.
Yeah, so
'cause it
I
does
think
require
I've
a bit of-
noticed a lot of the ones that did give up were the younger ones and the older ones. So the older ones a bit more focused on school.
And they will have done some land-based exercises and,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
strength training and things like that.
It was really important to keep your fitness and your strength up while we were in lockdown. So some people had the benefit of having a pool that they could do some tethered
Their
swimming
own,
in.
yes.
Oh, but it was a bit chilly.
It would have been for some. And Cole Pearce, who was here today,
Yes,
was
he
swimming in a dam.
in the dam,
He
yep.
swam in a dam, made a lane ropes up and swam in the dam. Couldn't see the bottom, couldn't see anything
No.
but the ropes in front of him maybe, but he was
Swimming in the
keen to
dam with the yabbies and
and his
the...
wetsuit on in the cold, up in the
Yeah, good on him.
excellent effort. And did very successfully at Nationals.
He did. They had some terrible weather there for the multi-class events and the age events in
Was it
those
really wet,
first few days. It
yes.
was extremely wet and windy. So our technical officials did a fantastic job out on pool deck with their ponchos on, and I'm sure they all went home soaked to the bone.
Okay, coming down here, we've got Maribyrnong coming in for first place.
2:05.66.
Not a bad time. Second should have been
Mount
Maribyrn-
Waverley.
Matt Waverley.
And third, Leongatha.
Well done, teams.
Okay, next up is the 14-year-old freestyle relay. So in lane 1, we have St Mary MacKillop Swan Hill. Lane 2, Melbourne Girls College. Lane 3, Emmanuel College. Lane 4, Beau Morris Secondary College. Lane 5, Wonthaggi. Lane 6, Upwey High. Lane 7, Victory Lutheran College. And Lane 8, Maribyrnong College.
Sorry about that.
So Maribyrnong hold the event record here of a 1:58.21 from 2013.
Very good record, that one then. Again.
All there?
Yep.
So some of these schools I haven't seen feature in the individual events, I don't think. So some of these girls have come just for a relay.
Just for a relay today, which is a good call.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big call for some of them. But it is the most exciting part of a competition usually, the relays.
Yes. So some great underwater work there in lane 7.
Yes, excellent start from Victory Lutheran College. Well, we have an update on the scores here.
No, we don't.
Oh, no, we don't.
Something else, sorry.
I was excited there for a moment.
I'm sure we'll get one of them soon, Andrew. Well, at least the weather has held out as far as the rain goes today.
Yep. Doesn't look to be too windy, so not too cold either. So
yeah, those flags are pretty still, which is good.
It's very tight, this race. Is anyone's race at this point in time. There's 5 of them there across the pool together.
Yep, so it looks like lane 2 might have a bit of a
lead
at
maybe
the
5.
moment, which is Melbourne Girls College. They're usually pretty strong in the relays. But lane 5 have come ahead here. So that's
Wangaratta.
Yeah, or Wonthaggi.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry, yeah, Wonthaggi.
Yeah. So lots of splashing going on, plenty of kicking.
Lane 5's looking strong.
Yeah.
Still hanging in there. Let's go Wonthaggi.
Lane 4's
South Gippsland Bass swimming clubs usually for most of them.
Going for her life there, trying to catch up, and I think
she
might
has.
almost.
Yeah, lane 4's got it.
Yeah, I think catch her on the turn there. Yep.
Yep. Here we go.
Change
over
sorry.
and see what happens.
Yep. So it's Beau Morris at the moment, and I think they might be one of the ones that haven't had an individual.
No, I haven't seen anybody else.
No, so
Anchor Legs coming home here.
So it'll be 4 and 5 are going to fight this out.
5's picked up a little bit there and taking lead, I think, so that's Wonthaggi. Yep, going away with it at the end. Can she hang on?
Yep, so 2:05.80, second 2:06.60, and third 2:09.40.
Nice tight race there, girls. So we're moving on to the boys 14 freestyle relay now. Lane 1, Wonthaggi have just won the girls race. Now they've got a boys team in lane 1. Lane 2 is Viewbank College. In lane 3 is Baldwin High School. Glen Eagles in lane 4. Cathedral College Wangaratta in lane 5. Bendigo South East in lane 6. Mount Alexander College in lane 7. And Mercy Regional College from Camperdown is lane 8.
So Mount Alexander, where's that? We're going to Dr. Google again.
Dr. Google again.
So the record for this event is a 1:52.16, which is held by Maribyrnong College from 2019. So Andrew's about to tell us where Mount Alexander College is. We could have had a trivia.
Yes. Flemington.
Flemington, oh, so
just
Mount Alexander Road, of course.
There you go. And how are they going?
Okay, they
are in there, pulling up there, coming through now.
They're in there, in the middle of the field. So first on the turn, on the touch is Cathedral.
From Wangaratta.
Wangaratta.
Long way to come down there.
Yes. So they've got a fairly handy lead at the moment. And then second next to them would be Glen Eagles.
Yeah, holding their lead there. Wangaratta.
Last swimmer dives in. Oh, some good underwater there in lane 3. I think it was. 4?
4. It's come through nicely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Powering home.
Oh, here you go. It's going to be tight here. Yep. Glen Eagles in the Dandenong area.
So they're looking at each other. The swimmer in lane.
He's a bigger, stronger boy, it looks like.
He certainly is. Yeah, so he's going to take this out. So Glen Eagles in a time of 2:00.63, and then Cathedral 2:01.97, and then Baldwin in a 2:05.31 for third. So now we have our 15-year-old girls. So in lane 1, Cathedral College Wangaratta, lane 2, Emmanuel College, lane 3, Canterbury Girls, lane 4, Maribyrnong College, lane 5, Mac Robertson High, lane 6, Leongatha, lane 7, Melbourne Girls, and lane 8, Girton. So Maribyrnong, the record holders of a 1:57.37, 2013 record.
A few records set of that era.
Yep. Okay. So lane 4.
Maribyrnong have taken an early lead, sending out with one of their strongest swimmers, you'd think.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a guessing game into how you place your swimmers.
Yes,
Do you want to put your fastest swimmer first or save them for the ankle leg? It's usually the weaker swimmers will generally do the middle legs.
Middle legs, yes.
We usually.
But some will leave it to their strongest and leave their last one to see if they can hang on long enough to have the win.
Or they'll put their strongest one out first and then try and get a lead.
Yeah, and hold
see
on
if
to
the
that
others
lead,
can hold on to it. Yeah. So lane 4 looking pretty comfortable at the moment.
Yes. Good kick coming in there. Nice water level shot there. Good changeovers. Excellent underwater.
So there we said before, we've got the one straight arm and the one bent arm in lane 4.
There. We're about to be shut down again. So as we come into this next interview with Raf, at the moment we have got Maribyrnong holding their lead at the moment. So
it'll be between 6 and 7 for second.
Yep.
So.
Hey, my name's Raf Agostino and we're here at the state.
Same school.
Tell us a little bit about what you
giving each person.
But you don't have to get in the water today. You can help us out.
So we have been involving to help you guys in any way, and
Rob be part of this event, and good job. All right.
There, lane 2, Emmanuel College in lane 7 and 2019. I went taught there for 40 years, so I think I'm right over there.
don't quite think
Teams.
he's picked up the speed.
Nice.
Girton 154.7 University. So lane 5 Wodonga Senior.
Girls College hold the record.
Yep.
Again, a bit of a range of
Like they'll be the first
going through nice and strong now.
college. The region event they won every.
The relays. Going away with a strong lead there. Got
That.
there, but not far off.
Wodonga 205.9.
Lane 2 is Foster Secondary College. St. Joseph's College. They're away. And for the first changeover, Stowe College. Bit of a lead here. Good swim from the young Templestowe.
Is
Over usually.
yeah.
Who's got the finish now is what we'll wait.
Extremely far outside the record is Suzanne Secondary at
For
least.
secondary.
College, lane 3, Canterbury Girls.
Well done.
So Witchy
Good. Yes, Witchy Proof hasn't been on the standing record, so they've all been knocked off. Okay, lane 3's, lane 2's, lane 5's making a challenge up that way. 18th mark, yep.
And Canberra.
Second comes
So
change of us. We'll see
No.
who comes up with the strongest.
definitely putting the pedal down now.
Coming through for Mark Sinnott.
Yep. Lee finished first. 6 and 207.
Renzi. Lane 4 is Melbourne High. Lane 5 is Balls Wonthaggi Secondary College. I think we got that one right.
So three.
Come down to the depth of the team. And you'll notice that lane, so we can
Actually in the younger age
Yep.
groups.
head for head there.
Yep.
They're really pushing this
They're
one.
Miles in. Oh.
102.
He swam over the top of him.
Oh, and he's fairly excited at Renzi. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Tara's
That's cheering
cheering
his-
away.
Now we're down to Ella. Lane 3, Ringwood College, and lane 8, Monterey College. The record here is held by Viewbank swimmers today. Swimmers, as I said, they might have been the COVID.
Things change in that respect.
Yep. Five and 6 here. Count them
Wind
out.
them out.
They're-
Oh.
She's in front now. And she hold on.
Oh, there's a lane. And lane 7 did
Catherine McCauley, 159.
basically.
Yep.
Eubank. Lane 3, Catholic. And in lane 8, Echuca.
So
They're ready.
142.
Tell me your names and where you're from. You're all from Echuca, which is fantastic, St. Joe. Tell me, what brings non-swimmers...
Fun, really.
Now tell me, what sport do you play, buddy?
Oh, you know, maybe a bit of resi.
How important is...
I don't like it sort of thing, so might as well have
that fun part?
It's just mainly around.
Brilliant stuff. We've loved having you.
And the college, and in third place we had Dramana.
School and wherever you're watching from, enjoyed championships.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just stood out to you today?
Oh, races today have been outstanding. We've had records broken that they've had from their local competition has been great.
State finals from grade 4. PBs are also part of it as well.
State championships is a great effort. Students have travelled from all parts of Victoria today. So
Now we certainly track on Monday. We're back for the primary to just be out.
something that a lot of students have been working towards. Today it's a massive effort and absolutely
Sunday, but this has been a great